Alrighty, we're going live again with some more Grixis Midrange. I have a friend. This is Dylan.
Hello.
We're gonna jam some more Grixis. We actually have a new build this week. We're gonna use this view over here. So this time we've made a few more concessions to aggro. We've got some Fountain of Renewal on the sideboard. And actually, since we have a better main deck plan against aggro, it let us bring some more controlling cards into the sideboard, like Arguel's Bloodfest and the 4th Thief of Sanity. So let's give it a go over here. I honestly don't know which of these views is better. They both have problems.
Just wizard things.
Just wizard things. Alright, into the competitive constructed. Blow some gold. And we're on our way.
So the meta between Arena and Moto is like different, right?
Yeah, I think Arena is a couple days behind Moto because I saw a big surge in black-green Golgari decks, especially the mid-range variants. And I think they happened on Moto just a few days before they started popping up like crazy in Arena over the red decks, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm wondering how... Because I was listening to some podcasts earlier, and I was wondering how, like, they were talking about how Selesnya was just, like, the deck to beat now, and somebody was like, was that actually like a thing, or was it just because they were in the finals?
I think it just got overrepresented at the Star City tournament.
Yeah.
It's just on camera a lot. Alright, this hand has untapped lands, thanks to our Steam Vent and Swamp. We've got stuff to do. Our opponent has already mulled. Easy keep.
Hopefully it's against aggro, because that Moment of Craving, it's like
spicy.
a house. And it's to the bottom, so that's probably a good sign.
Ooh. So they played Steam Vents on one. I'm going to shock this Steam Vents here, just in case we're going to hold up the Spell Pierce for an early Azcanta on two.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's very little downside. Alright, there was no Azcanta. We'll show our hand, start getting these check lands in here. Perfect mana is perfect mana.
Yeah. Also, if you're playing against control, it doesn't actually matter if you shock in that big. Like, that's really not that big of a deal.
We're not going to cast the Notion Rain because we would have to discard the hand size. Rather, just hold up interaction. Next turn, we can Notion Rain. Ooh.
Easy Spell Pierce. Easy clap.
Wow. The right play for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Their mana's down. We should have left blue mana up, but classic Arena. Auto tapper, just on point.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling about this Read the Bones?
It's so good, honestly. Oh, they have their own Read the Bones. We're in the Grixis mirror.
Jesus, this is going to be a slog.
Oh, my sideboard is so ready. Oh, hello there, my boy.
So this is really just a blue-black deck splashing Bolas?
Yes, there are no other red payoffs in the deck or reasons to be in red. We just windmill slammed this Bolas here. He pitched a Ritual of Soot, very interesting. It's going to make our Thief of Sanity like just slightly more alive.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, they're still just dead to like the piles of removal in this deck.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm like somewhat expecting not to take game one, but if we don't, we're just in super great shape. We've got 2 Eldest Reborns, more counter magic, permission, better removal.
Shivan
kicked Shivan Fire. Show me on the doll where aggro hurts you.
Jesus.
I mean, if they're kicking... Jeez. Oh.
I mean, that Lazav looks...
This is a
not
spicy
bad.
looking Lazav.
I feel like Lazav plus, like, being able to just hold up counter magic is, like, a real good thing in this deck.
So we're going to leave this Thought Erasure on top, so we know what the hell our opponent's doing. We also have mana up to turn our Lazav into a Nicol Bolas, so he's got, like, an actual clock on him. Notion Reading. Well, we can't actually counter that, so that's going to happen no matter what. The thing is, this is taxing their mana for the following turn, so they can't really interact so much with that Thought Erasure. So they binned a Mountain, drew a card they knew about, and then drew a new card. Alright, Lazav, you're becoming my friend the 4/4. Alright, we're going to play this Swamp in case we need to interact over this Thought Erasure. I don't think we will.
Jesus.
Yeah, sign me up.
I was going to say, so you're just like never getting through with this Bolas.
I mean, if we get to Force Spike one of their... oh, they can't even cast it. They don't have double black up.
Holy crap.
Do we have anything else? No, we can just make it into the Bolas, but they can pay for, we could tax them for.
I mean,
Goodbye.
yeah.
Goodbye, sweet prince. I will take your last one there. Ding. Bottom that.
Now we're just like looking for payoffs.
We're just looking for a threat here.
Yeah.
But I mean, the one sad thing is if this is a Bolas, we're sad.
So no Ralzerics?
We have one Ralzeric on the side.
Okay.
It's a little present Arena gave us, and also it's sweet. Hi there. We're gonna have. Okay. Well, there are 3 Contempts out of their deck, but this is gonna eat a cast down. We still get to hold up Moment of Craving and cast down, which is part of the reason I'm okay with this. And also, this will help us find our next threat.
Right. Like it's especially in this matchup, if they're like very similar build and don't have burn.
Treasure map. I like the cut of our opponent's jib. I would like to find the threat. I'll keep an Ocean Rain. Card is mega messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Opponent doesn't want to play Magic anymore.
Boo. Come back, opponent, please.
Alright, we just want to have our way with you with all these cards that do things, and then take out the cards that don't do things. 5 more cuts? Why is our deck so good? Goodbye, Chupacabra, Sweet Prince, Into the Night, Lazav, you don't do enough, and we'll shave a cast down. Love it, need it, gotta have it. This Duress and these Spell Pierces are way better on the play because we gotta be more mana efficient than our opponent. This Syncopate's actually worse. There's an argument to cut the Syncopate for maybe a Lazav. Alright, looks like we got a follow from Freeburger. What's up? It's not appearing on stream. I'm sure it will eventually. Alerts are super fun.
Maybe someday.
We're gonna take this sideboarding minute 6 seconds here to ping another Discord server. Let some people know we're live.
Just chilling out.
Oh yeah, we're chilling.
God.
Alright. Chill successful. See if we capture any people. Let's jam. We're up a game here in match 1 against the Grixis Mirror. Against Sterling MTG. Over here in Bronze 4. I honestly cannot escape the Silver. I don't know why. Arena glitches every time I try and get out of Silver and just kicks me down a notch. Oh, we have 2 new viewers. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Honestly, my experience with Arena, I've just been getting dumpstered on. I've been playing limited nonstop, and I just keep getting dumpstered on in the drafts. It feels so bad.
I think WotC wants more of your money, so you can play constructed with the wild cards.
Like, pack 1, pick 1, Niv Mizzet, and then I just never see another blue or red card, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, okay, well, WotC just wants me, and then I just end up with this, like, really medium Golgari deck, and, like...
With your Niv Mizzet, you know, just,
no,
like,
yeah.
sextuple, all-color splash.
It was so bad.
Hey, with Guild Gates, if it's Popsicle, it's possible.
Also, like, if anybody listens to the Sam Black Pro Points podcast with, like, Paulo and Siggy, they, like, talk about how, like, untouchable green is in this format, and so...
Oh, my friend Jeff Hoogland says that we are free to post a link in his Discord.
God bless Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna heart react over here. Maybe we should keep that up.
You like that. Anyways.
Yeah. Arena, please. I want my opponent to come back so we can play some quality Magic here.
Maybe they just conceded.
That would be really unfortunate, and I'd love if Arena was, you know, prompt about telling me that.
Right.
WotC, fix your game.
Yeah, so I actually have the Karn emote, but my name matches that. I'm the Bionicle Overlord, so, like, kind of goes along with the theme, right?
It does. What the hell is happening here? Like... This is on our opponent. This isn't on us.
So are they like...
That's good to know.
Are they just trying to mulligan or something?
I think they're going through their first mulligan decision, and we don't even get to see our cards until they do.
Jesus.
And they have no timeouts because... Whoa. Jeff Hoogland hosting us with one viewer. Thanks, Jeff.
God bless Jeff.
You're the man. Oh, alright. Well, our opponent's conceded. We're on to a fresh match here. Opponent did not want to play the Grixis Mirror, unfortunately. So we're going to get on with some more quality arena content over here. We're 1-0 in this league. Going to update our score real quick over here. Alrighty.
The easiest of claps. No big deal.
Hey, we take those here in Arena where golden gems are expensive, and I'm in college.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been like burning through my gems. It's really sad. I really wish I was better at limited, or at least the AIs that I would play against would like give me some reasonable signals. Like literally one moment blue will be wide open and then it's just completely cut. I don't know if other people have been experiencing that, or maybe I'm just like the worst drafter alive.
I haven't done any Guilds of Ravnica drafting, except in paper. Alright, what do we got here? We have Lazav on 2, Thief on 3, and then Bolas eventually. This seems great. Opponent goes first, we're on the draw, we can hit that red source. Anik.
With the facts.
Enigma Machine backwards. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but yeah, that viewer count. Alright, what is opponent doing? Oh, I was ready for mono red, but this is just so much worse. Alright, black-green's really rough, so we're in for a slog here. The easiest way to win this matchup is stick a Thief of Sanity on 3 and have it connect with their face roughly 2 or 3 times, and you kind of run away with the game. Alright, no 3-2 on 2. This is a 3-2 on 2. We're super sad. Oh, we are just the most... Opponent binned it. Alright, we're not going to show off our red yet. This
Maybe
comes
the
in
opponent
untapped.
just like didn't understand what they should have done with that.
Doom Whisper. So we have lands 3 and 4. We're going to keep this Doom Whisperer on top here because against the black-green deck, you need to be really threat dense. Their answers are just crazy. They have main deck Chupacabras, Plague Crafters, Eldest Reborns. It's just a slog. Vraska's Contempt. Hello, Mr. 3-2. No blocks. Heading down to 17. Jade Light Ranger. Lands. Give him some lands. That is... That's not the droids we were looking for.
Holy crap, they actually bend it.
They bend it. I want to... Maybe they were struggling for lands, you know? I could buy that.
Their hand just has to be like mono gas then, right?
Right. I mean, okay. It's good that this is a forest. That means no Chupacabra on 4. That's the holy 171 viewers.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody! Welcome. We're streaming some Arena here, some Grixis. We just lost our Thief of Sanity. Secretly the best card in the deck. Holy viewers, though. Hello!
How have you been impressed with Doom Whisperer? Like...
Doom Whisperer, or as I affectionately like to call him, Fat Boy. He's like secretly the best card you have against Mono Red. You have to put him on a clock or you just die.
Right.
Alright. Hopefully this doesn't give them a land. It always gives them a land when you don't want it to, because we're going to slam Nikki B here on 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to hope opponent can't really answer it, but we have this 2-1 unlock with our Lazav now.
Yeah.
Another line here would have been to attack with Lazav, making it a Thief of Sanity and snag a card of theirs. Oh, discarding Vraska. I am just like 10 kinds of concerned about what our opponent has here.
They just have to have like the stone nuts, right?
Nicol, you're right. We are the green deck now. Alright, 5 lands. That's not 6 mana Vraska mana. Oh god, don't do me dirty, opponent. I just want to draw land 5 and start slamming fat boys over here.
It feels really good when the blue...
Opponent has given me land 5.
When they start ramping us into our fat boys.
Ooh.
Who turns into the real beatdown now?
Wild
What?
Growth Walker. Dude, I'm geeked.
We got ourselves a reader.
We almost passed turn through that 2-1. Are we jumping? No, we're not jumping still because this 1-3 is keeping the 2-1 and the other 1-3 on lock. We're going down to 5, a little precarious here, but we can survive the next hit if they don't have removal. Okay. So if we lose our Lazav, we have access to another one.
Is there?
It's pretty good for us. the other option there would have been to hold up Contempt, but I think if we can manage to take it out of this turn, we're going to be having Contempt, and this Lazav is going to be chumping away this turn. Midnight Reaper. Okay, I know what deck's happening here. Our Ritual of Soot is just getting windmill slammed into the deck. Alright. Opponent really wants to lose his friends, so we're gonna oblige.
No pump spell? No giant growth one time?
Well, opponent's drawing 2 cards, and we're likely going to be Vraska's contempting their Midnight Reaper here.
Yeah.
But we look kind of stable after that. Unless there's another threat here, in which case we're sad. No threat?
Professional cast down one time?
Never cast down.
Fine.
That is pretty fine. Alright, we're just going to pass the turn here. We are turtling up. We're in defense mode. We're going to see if we can eke this one out. I highly doubt we're getting game 1 here, but I've been surprised before.
I mean, Doom Whisperer is kind of like just holding everything back, right?
Fine, Broker. They're bringing back
Vraska?
Plague Crafter. They're just going to, like, focus the damage here, right? There's the Plague Crafter. Lazav, I'm sorry, but you're going to bite the dust. So, with Plague Crafter's trigger on the stack, we're going to Vraska's Contempt the Midnight Reaper, so they both can't sacrifice it and also aren't going to get to draw another card from sacrificing the Plague Crafter. So we're going to resolve this ability. We're going to lose Lazav. It was a good run, buddy. They're probably sacking this Wild Growth Walker. That's a little bit of a tongue twister there. Farewell, sweet prince. Alright, you want to hit me? Alright, we need a removal spell to go with our Contempt.
I mean, you can just go Lazav Contempt, right?
Thought Erasure. We can go Lazav Contempt. That's a much better line.
Yeah. I was going to say, losing the Lazav isn't really that big of a deal.
Cast down is exactly what the doctor ordered over here. Passing the turn.
Feels like we're kind of stabling.
Hey Colt, how's it going? Alright. And we're not exactly dead.
Feels really bad.
But we also can't surveil.
Wait, is there any... That's a May, isn't that?
It is a May, but we just can't surveil because we would just actually die.
No, like we just don't do that and we keep the cast down on top?
Oh, true. So we can't even trade and survive. Dylan is better at game, you're right.
Yeah, that's why I pointed out that line to keep the cast down on top.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're dead anyways.
We're like mega dead. We're just
like we're probably just dying.
There isn't a punt bot yet, Ryan, but we're working on it.
We definitely need a punt bot from that.
We need it bad.
So yeah, we could have. Yeah, wait, we probably would have stabilized, wouldn't we? Because we would have Doom Whispered and then just like cast down.
Doom Whispered.
Holy crap!
All right. So the old shame concede here.
Can we get a punt bot in chat, please?
I have a bot, but honestly, it's not installed right now because it makes everything real weird. So Chupacabra is insane in this matchup. Specifically against this breed of black-green deck, we want this Ritual of Soot, and we're actually going to keep some number of these Golden Demises in the deck. Disdainful Stroke is great, Vraska's Contempt's great, Eldest Reborn, Thief of Sanity, Ral's pretty good. We don't want the Fountain of Renewal. I can go back and forth, to be 100% honest, on the Negates, the Duresses, and the Bloodfast. We just gotta like pick apart our deck for how many spells are bad. Let's see. Honestly, I think against the deck that has just a million little shitters trying to kill us, I think we need to cut the Notion Reigns because we're going to be on the defensive the entire game, and if we're just upping the quality of our cards for the entire matchup, I think we can get away without these. Thief of Sanity's block.
Is Thought Erasure any good?
Thought Erasure, my thought is it's really good if we can snag a Golgari Finebroker or one of the Vraskas, but if we're bringing in the counter magic, I think we can get away without the Thought Erasures.
Right.
Especially if we can, like, have Spell Pierce up.
It's also, like, better to play the board, right, in these matchups?
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. I think we can cut these Deadweights so we can play more at instant speed.
The Deadweights hit their 3/2s, though.
The Deadweights do hit the 3/2s. I'm just a bit worried about their, like, Jade Knight Rangers and the rest of their deck. Lazav is also kind of anemic.
Quick. Chat, what do you think? Chat's always right.
We got about 20 seconds. Probably going to YOLO cut 2 Deadweights and a Lazav. Consider here for a moment. Cut the last Lazav. Throw Bloodfast in. Send it. It's the value engine.
So they've just like turned from an aggro deck, cut Lazav. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we are just completely shelling into the control slot.
One Lazav, one Deadweight. Chat's always right, so like that can't be wrong.
This is just not a keep.
That's that seems fine.
Are we playing black-red control
We're
now?
definitely keeping it. Ugh. Like worst possible?
It's not worst possible. Nikki B is worst possible. When just like we don't have the blue mana.
I mean, yeah, hopefully they just don't go like Land War Elf into like something else really stupid.
Alright, I mean, as long as we hit our 4th land in pretty much any capacity, we get to play Magic.
Or we'll just like draw 5 drops and die.
I swear this isn't Moto. Oh boy.
I mean, they're being really slow out of the gate, so I feel like even if we miss on like a couple, sweet. So they're
double
just, like,
land.
Really unlucky.
Land 4. Tap the top of the deck. Okay, well, that... At least we're going to get mileage out of this with their army of 3/2s, and since their Jadelight Ranger isn't a 4/3. But opponent is just super advantaged here. Alright, miss at least once. I believe... Yes!
Taps top of the deck. Holy shit.
They get to discard 2? 1? Counting's hard on Arena? I think 1.
Easy peasy. Chupacabra, please.
Yeah,
Blue
we're
land. Worst. Okay, worst. Actually worst possible. Like,
I think this is a fine Golden Demise. I think we're getting our 2 for 1 here. They drew 4 lands and then discarded a Chupacabra in a land.
I mean, that's just like, I don't even know how we're like topping that one.
This is just nothing. All right, I really don't want to make the first move here. I'd rather they make the first move and we get to get the Eldest Reborn value train rolling. This is a messed up Magic card.
Was there no like no line of slamming the Doom Whisperer or anything like that?
Their hand's just got to be mono removal, right? Because like they're pitching lands. That's a fine broker. All right.
That card seems P good. P good.
All right. What are we looking for here? Like lands?
Disdainful Stroke. Land.
We take lands. Do we? I think we Slave Reborn. I think we make them like Astrophy this and then see what happens.
There was a. Do you know TJ, the guy that commentates the thing? What? Oh my goodness, he commentates Magic. He also commentates the. He basically called the land.
Opponent is so greedy.
Did he choose to not? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Opponent didn't even down tick on the Eldest Reborn. This is...
So they're just like banking we have nothing in hand that can deal with a Planeswalker? I mean, 6 mana for a 2/2 with Menace is like probably reasonable, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like, definitely
I mean, if it goes
right
coast to coast. Also, a sweet interaction that we get to take advantage of if our Eldest Reborn makes it to our draw step is we can take their Golgari Finebroker and have it return our Eldest Reborn and do it again. It's like probably one of my favorite... Oh, no. Are there no creatures? Oh, there's a Chupacabra.
I mean, that deals with their 2/2.
I'm so sad.
How do you feel getting out card advantage by the Golgari deck and we're the blue deck? Oh, now there are actually no creatures.
That's so sad. I would say a popularized meme line about a certain song, but there's an echo dot under my monitor, and I don't want to make it go off. Incoming Arena Bug. So their hand is just mono good things. At least this Chupacabra is going to murder their Finebroker.
Hey man, this Doom Whisperer is going to go the distance.
Crawl Harpooner. That is the 2-mana kill target creature in my deck.
Do you remember when they tapped out for Golgari Finebroker and then played the Harpooner?
I do. At least we get to murder the Finebroker, trade with either of these, and hold up Vraska's Contempt for the 6-mana Vraska. That's one of the 2 unknown cards in their hand.
Just like has to be.
Oh yeah. I mean, the game is just scripted at this point. They've got 2 Oh! It's not looking good for our heroes, chat.
Honestly, I always thought Vraska's Contempt was non-land permanent. Because I just never play Standard. I'm a modern kind of person, but like...
Oh yeah, the people's format.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to let the opponent make a real reckless attack here and try and trade. So we're going to block like that, declare our blockers, Contempt the Reaper, just no advantage for them.
Minus they're like 5 cards in hand to R1.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Hey, that's a card.
You see 5 cards in their hand, I see like a million. Hold on. A friend of mine's actually coming over to get some standard cards. Building her some killed red. We're just like mega dead this game. Incoming 1-1.
No, we're not dead yet. They can't tell us we're dead. Ah, we might be dead, chat. we might be dead, chat.
We gotta see what's on top of the deck. Like Bolas into Bolas. That's the line, right? These are good ones.
Okay.
I mean, we just have to be on. They don't have any more removal plan.
Now, just remember, don't take the ass trophy bait.
Oh, we're just so very incredibly dead because they have Memorial of Folly for this Crawl Harpooner that can just murder our thief out of the sky.
Doesn't that deal damage equal to the number?
Equal to its power, and it gets buffed for each creature in their yard.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We're gonna save some life. Kill the Menacing Pirate to not put Chupacabra back in their graveyard.
Value town.
At least we've scripted their next turn for them, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana it takes to murder our Thief of Sanity here. And then the extra 3 mana is going to be spent on this Jade Light Ranger. Sure. Have another card, opponent. Alright, so here's the game plan. They overcommit into our board and we draw our second Golden Demise?
Yes.
Okay, I love it. Oh, they have a face-up Chupacabra in hand. They don't even need to get back this Crawl Harpooner.
We're just stone dead.
We're quite oh, no.
It could have gone better.
I think we're going to take some life EV here.
I'll be the first to admit this game could have gone better.
This game could have gone better.
All I'm saying is, if we would have kept the cast down on top, we would have had the Doom Whisperer to block in game 1.
Alright, we're going to take a second to chill here. Thanks for hanging out with us here, playing some standard Magic the Gathering Arena. Actually, hold on, we're going to cancel out this queue real quick. We're going to share our technology. Welcome all of Hoogland's viewers, Discord friends. So our deck here is the 3rd iteration of our Grixis Midrange here in Standard. I think this view is better to show you what's going on.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of early game between Deadweight, Cast Down, Moment of Craving, as well as some Permission with Spellpierce Syncopate. The rest of the deck is just straight value. The red source is solely for Nicol Bolas, and then we have some other removal in the forms of Chupacabra, Contempt, Craving, Demise. In the sideboard, which I think we're going to switch to this view because that's the only good way to show it, we have some Technology against aggro. We've got some Fountain of Renewal. We have some Ritual of Soot, some mid-range Ral, Eldest, Chupacabra, extra Thief of Sanity, some control cards as well, what was stated above, as well as the Negates, Duresses, and Strokes. We're going on to the next one. Let's edit our score here. We are 1-1 here in our current league. Is it a league? It's a constructed queue. Competitive constructed queue.
They don't do leagues anymore.
No, not at all.
They had to make sure that they're different from MTGO.
Oh, for sure, because we don't want to play Excel. We want to play a real video game.
Yeah. I need a Magic video game. I don't need Excel.
Hey, remember Magic Duels?
God. Let's not think about that. I am on the train that they're going to introduce a new non-rotating format, and this is going to be, like, Arena is the key to it.
Right, but I think as Jeff was discussing earlier, we don't want it to start with Kaladesh. Either Origins or Ixalan. You pick one, Watsy. Onus is on you now.
Just don't give us fetch lands, honestly.
Hey, but fetch lands are great, and doesn't the finance community want the prices down?
Fuck, fetch lands.
Alright, handful of removal. We're on the draw, so we might be able to hit our land drops in time.
Seems like a bold keep.
How much do you want to bet our opponent's mono red? There's a lot of them out there.
It sounds like really good against mono red, but like really like medium against
most other things.
Yeah, I feel like this has to be a mulligan, right?
We have enough to do. We have 5 castable spells, and we're on the draw. We're going to go for the bold keep here.
Then-
Basic Mountain. Basic Mountain. Oh, no. Okay, this is fine.
Is it?
Is it? Is that a Guilds of Ravnica pun?
Actually, I definitely meant to do that.
Okay.
Ugh.
No, that's fine. If it hits, which it didn't, then we would have played the deadweight. We hit our land like a true champion, but it is now bricked by Lazav. One thing about if this isn't mono green's black green. All right, Thought Erasure. I really like this Thought Erasure because it's going to help us hit land 4, and also we can get a better idea of what's going on here.
Yeah. You can also just like go deadweight your guy, Thought Erasure.
That's also a good line. Or Thought Erasure, maybe deadweight your guy.
Yeah.
No play. All right, so let's Thought Erasure before we figure out what we're doing. If I see a bunch of Feroxes, that is not a.
We're like way in the ground, aren't we?
We have to take these Planeswalkers because we have the removal for the creatures. This Molder Hulk is like never getting cast. We're going to take this Fine Broker here because if we don't take the Fine Broker, then literally whatever else we take is going to come back via Fine Broker. So the Fine Broker's going away, this land's hitting the top, and I think we're incentivized to bin the Branchwalker so they can't sack it to 4 mana. Vraska here. Boop. Goodbye. Farewell. And just a little attacking action here, you know.
Can't miss the damage.
Boop him on the snoot.
Gotta get him while the looking's good.
Don't you kill my Lazav.
Please sacrifice a land. Oh, you coward. It's okay, there's another land on top for this Doom Whisperer. We all know it is.
There's a land for this Vivian Reed, which will kill our Doom Whisperer.
Poggers. It's okay, we'll still get to scry. Like, that's at least something.
Tap land?
What the hell is the opponent smoking?
Izoni. Into the bin.
They're going really deep here.
Resolves.
I mean, they have an ass trophy, but like...
Good God.
Please land one time.
I mean, you don't take up a live Moment of Craving in this matchup. Because these cast downs are, like, dedicated to Molder Hulk. Okay. I think the Lazav is, like, much more reasonable than you'd think here. We need to hit our next land. We also need Vraska's Contempts, like all of them. Love the animations. Get out of my deck, you 5-drop I can't cast. Pass the turn. Ass Trophy.
Please do it.
You have the technology, opponent. Ramp us to 5. Yes! Resolves.
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Why would they do that? They saw us miss our land drop. Literally saw us miss the land drop. Said we should ramp
Opponent can Molder Hulk here for no value. Oh, they can float. Okay, opponent resolved their ability. They had a great line here. They could have floated mana. Oh, they just totally missed drawing a card. Okay, this is great for us. They could have floated a mana, sacrificed a land to Vraska Gargoyle, cast the Molder Hulk, and then return their land.
When people tell me that online metas are way more challenging and difficult than real life metas.
I don't know why they're not just windmill
They should
slamming
have slammed
this.
it last turn. Or like the turn that they had open.
Alright. Are you down ticking, Miss Reed?
Honestly, with how they've been playing, they're going to uptick.
God, I really hope so. God.
That gets killed by Vraska.
That gets killed by both of them. We need, like, Contempts, or else they're just gonna bury us.
Yeah.
We're also, our life total's not really on it. Oh! Yep, I want those ones.
That's Moto. It's definitely not Moto. It's all of them.
Alright.
Everybody says that the
Land.
is better.
Nice. Alright, we're gonna...
We get the Vivian Reed first, right?
Is this thing ulting? No. Okay, yes, we do get the Vivian Reed, because our opponent could be a coward and not sacrifice things.
Could be a coward. I mean, it also like gives you selection, right?
Luck is the best Magic format game.
No, yeah, you are correct.
I'll show you at FNM later. Sacrifice it. Do it. Oh my god, are they gonna play a Molder Hulk? I've got this cast down with Molder Hulk's name on it.
Please.
That's
not a Molder Hulk.
Not a Molder Hulk.
I mean, we're probably going to be discarding this cast down, but like, I don't think that's terrible.
I don't think. I mean, we're definitely discarding this cast down unless they intend to flash something in the upkeep.
Hey, man.
Farewell, sweet cast down. I hardly knew you. Now there needs to be a threat right here, not named Nicol Bolas. Love it.
Land
we're gonna.
is good. Land is not.
I
good.
guess we're gonna play it.
Yeah. Wait, do we play it?
Yeah, there's no real reason not to, and there's a Syncopate in our deck.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Molder Hulky. Oh no, it's a Zoni, and we're very dead.
Mm,
Oh, we could draw Golden Demise.
I was
We're
about
not
to
very
say- I was
dead.
about to say there's still a Golden Demise in this deck. Like there are outs,
Out,
or they can just like.
or they can punt into the ground, and we'll die anyway.
Magic is the game where the best player always wins.
Fine, finality. They're returning is Zoni Find. Okay. On to the next.
Whoever says that the best player in Magic never wins, you're wrong. Best player always
Alright.
wins.
Strokes. Chupacabra. Whoa.
What did you just throw in there?
Put a ritual sit in the deck. That one. Those ones. Let's get cards that do things.
Duress?
Uh,
How many walkers did they have?
I think we like the Thought Erasures over Duress. I'm just thinking if we want these negates. Cards we don't want. Get out of here.
Do we really want Spell Pierce?
No, I don't think this is a Spell Pierce matchup. If we're going to have permission like that, then we're going to just bring Negate in. Let's see. These Demises are only good for Izoni, right?
Which is like how they win, though.
I think we're going to cut both the Demises and bring one Ritual of Soot in. We can just snag some of their shitters. And then,
2 cuts.
I mean, we don't need to hedge against aggro, really.
Easy cut 2 lands.
We're just not cutting 2
Land
lands.
out.
We've already cut a land from the original deck list, had 26, now we're on 25.
Jesus.
I'm gonna coward split here. We're gonna make a Thought Erasure into a Negate. I just want to have the permission, you know?
I mean, how many non-creatures did... I guess they played a lot. I'm not very familiar with this black-green deck, at least the new configuration.
The thing is about the black-green archetype is it's like flavor of the day at this point. It could be low to the ground like we saw last match with a bunch of Midnight Reapers, 2-drops, 3-drops, and it's just a bad time for everybody.
Yeah,
Or it could be the value build. Tap land,
Mulligan.
mulligan. Keep, and scry a land to the top.
Easy.
Opponent also on the mulligan.
Yeah.
That
That
comes
comes in
in.
untapped. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna Sulfur Falls, Swamp, Thought Erasure, Notion Rain. This has a curve.
Mm-hmm. I'm in for it.
Chat, real decks have curves.
It's true. So,
Alright, show me the nightmare that's going on over here. Ass trophy, ass trophy.
we just take Jade Like, right? So that they just like can't play anything.
Have you played against this Eldest Reborn
We have
card?
a Disdainful Stroke for that.
That's true. Take their threat, or take their answers. I think we have so much removal in the deck. Jack has curves? Thanks. God, there's arguments for like all these cards, except... Ah, goodness.
Like, our Stroke is doing actually nothing here, right? Unless...
No, the Stroke's gonna hit the Reborn. I agree, I don't think we're taking Reborn here. I think we take one of these Assassin's Trophies. Because they can return the Jade Light Ranger so much easier than, like, permanents in general over the answers. We gotta get our threats through, you know?
I mean, but the Jade Light's gonna give them card
Information.
advantage.
Sure. Okay.
And, like, we definitely...
Well, they'll just Rampant Growth us when we play this, so...
Yeah. So
and, I
then-
mean, that'll use up one of their Assassin's Trophies and let us play Nikki B.
Mhm.
Alright, we've got a game plan.
We have a plan.
And then if they, for some reason, don't kill it, we can Notion Raid into lands.
Yeah, so we...
Rampant Growth.
Please. Slurp.
So there's actually an argument to get our basic island, because we already have 2 black sources, and there's 1 more Sulfur Falls in the deck, just to guarantee stuff comes in untapped. The black mana is also real...
We want more blue so that we can get Disdainful Stroke at the same time.
We already have double
Okay,
blue.
so-
I think we hedge against the Sulfur Falls, though, to be honest. I just know that if we don't go get the island, we'll draw Sulfur Falls. Alright. We're gonna go get our lands, so we can... Yeah.
Hold up stroke, too. Yeah, you can get lands and then hold stroke up, in case they play something stupid.
Hitting your land drops in this matchup's just... Oh. Hey, what did I tell you about this Sulfur Falls card?
Sulfur Falls. Mega Nut. Ugh. Sock it to me.
Oh, yeah. Alright, opponent, do something horrible to me. Well, that's unfortunate, because we just cannot play a threat until we have... Oh.
I mean...
Well... So they can't Duress and Eldest Reborn us in the same turn?
Yeah. They also want to take, like, the Rao, right? Like, they're incentivized to take the Rao Zarek.
That's true. They pitched their Assassin's Trophy. Alright, full greed? Full greed. Alright.
Bold move, opponent.
Bold move.
I like the cut of your jib, letting us win.
Oh, God, I love that card, but wait, can we kill it? 1, 2, 3? Math is really hard. And this just deads their Duress. Oh, God, everything is coming up aces. And then next turn, we can plus the Ral to hit our land to get Nikki B over to the flip side. And
Opponent's
then
allowed to concede now.
Opponent is always allowed to concede.
Windmill slam Ral, you're not wrong. Definitely want to windmill slam that.
I think there might be a delay on our chat.
That's okay.
You got it, opponent.
Yeah.
Duress resolves.
Thumbs up.
Opponent doesn't want to play with us anymore.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Okay, so on the play, I like cutting a Thought Erasure for a Duress. Other than that, I can see taking this Negate and making it Spell Pierce, you know, just going through pure mana efficiency on the play. Become more of a lean, mean fighting machine over here.
I mean, all of their, like, threats that we want to be countering are, like, in terms of non-creature spells, are usually pretty high on the curve, right? Cut Syncopate on the draw.
There's an Ass Trophy. Yeah, cutting Syncopate on the draw makes sense. And then we get to bring a Spell Pierce in.
Sure. Just like Cowards cut it. Just make
Coward Split? Alright.
Negate and Spell Pierce, sure.
This is why I write sideboard guides when I go to tournaments. So I don't have to do this on the fly in the 120 seconds that Arena provides. Although, what I've been hearing from streamers... Alright, what do we got here? We have a mulligan.
Another mulligan, oh baby. We just, like, keep this, right? And then, keep...
I hate everything. I'll have you know that. We took a perfectly, like, winnable game.
It's okay. There'll be a black source right on top.
Ryan, what are you playing at Quest? Oh, did they go back into their aggro plan? Okay. This Duress I, like, truly don't care about.
Did I say there would be a black source on top? Ugh. Smoke if you got him, chat. Easy clap. Called it right. Wow.
We just take Contempt?
Do we care about Contempt?
Wait, do we take Jadelight Ranger? They're stuck on lands.
We take Jadelight because they're going to Duress our Ralzeric anyways, so, like...
Then
Actually, wait.
No, we have Ritual Set for Jadelight then.
I mean,
let's take the Vraska.
But they can Duress away whatever they think is their problem.
Yeah, but, like, all of these are a problem, and the Notion Rain's just helping us hit lands. Less than 2% to win. We don't have an answer for this right now, and, like, these...
Fine. Yeah. I can... Yeah, I'll buy that.
Land.
Easy.
Never didn't have it. Alright, opponent Duresses us here and has no other play for the turn, which is, like, my favorite kind of thing. Oh, Shock Jadelight. Perfectly reasonable line from the opponent.
Then they're going to Duress our, like, Ritual of Set?
Wait. Oh. Alright.
This is going to be a sad panda.
Hey, it's going to be fine.
That cast down looks pretty good.
The cast down does. We just can't possibly take this Thief with all this removal, right? Like, don't give their Chupacabra targets?
Hopefully that's another land.
Yeah.
Sweet.
This is where we go to 7, and they duress us, and they take our Ritual of Soot, and we become very sad. But so we're going to 7. We'll get to Cast Down, and we'll go to 4. Goodbye, Ritual of Soot. I hardly knew ya. Or we can be a real professional here and draw another Cast Down. Or some other 2-drop. That is indeed a second 2-drop.
You did ask for it. You weren't very specific.
Yep. Alright. So the plan here is they don't have another threat, and then Ral gets to trade for one of their threats and a removal spell. Yep. We're going to kill the Branchwalker. We just don't want them to play Finebroker post-combat and pick up Jade Light Ranger. Go into 4, just like we thought.
Play a Vraska.
No, we know their entire hand. Ooh. Well, so this is like pretty scripted. Like, wait, hold on. Instant sorcery count. Enough. Cool.
more than 2.
Yeah, this is pretty scripted. If we can hit our land drop, however, we get to Nikki B and Negate.
That seems
but I mean,
pretty good.
So if they get like uber greedy and don't hit their 6th land for some reason, and they try and like Ass Trophy instead of Chupacabra-ing it, then we can get them. If we hit our, we're in Magical Christmas Land here, of course.
Oh, okay. How do we beat that one?
Well, you see, you click the gear here up in the corner. You move your mouse to the center middle of the screen. You hit concede, and we move on to the next league. So 1-2. That was not really the droids we were looking for, but Black-Green's tough, chat. Watch out. Build your sideboards accordingly. Pile of value .deck, I hear, is pretty good. Alright, I mean... Ooh, I actually needed Shalai, so that's kind of fine. Alright.
Just giving WotC more of our money.
Oh, we're not giving them money, we're recycling their money back into them. Their fake currency over here. Let's update.
One beat Vinemare. You don't. You click the concede button.
You click the concede button, or you have an Eldest Reborn on the spot.
Why would you ever want to beat Vinemare when you can just concede and move on with your life?
Honestly, the same goes with Carnage Tyrant. So hello to all you wonderful people out in chat again. If you're just joining us, we're here jamming some Grixis Control in Standard. If you want to hit me with a follow, that would be incredible. Trying to do some amateur streaming here on the side. This hand looks awesome. We're keeping it. Sulfur Falls Swamp, one of these guys. Opponent is on a blue deck.
Mono blue.
Oh no.
Mono blue meme.
Alright, I hate to inform you, but everything's actually terrible. Can you go let Anna in?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's looking for standard cards. Gracias.
Do you want her just to come in here?
Yeah, she can go. Alright, well, they always have the Curious Obsession on 3. Or on 2. For their unblockable threat. Okay, we're just trying to absolutely kill this now. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Maybe we can string some draws together, and they're going to have Tempest Djinn. No Tempest Djinn. Okay.
She's here.
She's here? Okay. She's looking for some mono-red flammable cards. Okay, so we've got Trickster, Charticourse, Scatter. I like taking their threat so they can't like draw 2 on Charticourse.
That seems really good against their deck.
That card's pretty good. Alrighty. Opponent got a Charticourse to draw 2, pitch 1. That is
land, right?
Yeah, they pitch land. Alright, we're gonna hold this Golden Demise. I mean, we're just gonna jam Lazav and hope they Essence Scatter it. Like, that's just really actively good for us if they do. Farewell, Lazav, sweet prince. Alright. Opponent Windmill Slams, nothing. Love it.
Ugh.
Oh, Fat Boy's here to party.
That's a...
Fat Boy is no longer here to
okay.
party.
It's okay.
It's alright. We didn't need him anyway.
No.
Night
Jesus.
Veil Sprite. Come on, second threat. Second threat.
Do it, you coward.
Unluckers. Alright, I mean, we do the line that is mana efficient. Counter it. Counter it. They have some kind of interaction. Wowie. Alright, now we can block it.
Just completely blown out.
Alright. Do it. Do what you want. Deal. Alrighty. Well, we are the mono blue deck now.
We have become card advantage.
In case you were wondering, we are the mono blue deck. Tempest Gym. It'll be a 1/4. Onlookers. Alright. Deal. That one.
Can't be blocked.
Yeah. Alright. So far, winning the race. Oof. Alright.
Not another one.
Whatever shall we do?
How can we beat 1/1s that we can't block?
By having a clock that is 1 point of damage. Oh, hi there.
This deck is just like a big pile of cards, right?
Oh my god, it is my favorite pile of cards. When it attacks, something becomes a 1. Alright, this Vraska's Contempt is for 1 card and 1 card only, and that card's Tempest Gin. Because that boy thick.
Can't actually beat the 6/4 flyer.
Alright. That one gets to be an 0/1. Damage. Trigger. Hey Anna, what's up? We're streaming. I like cards. Do you like cards?
That seems really good here.
I want some cards.
And we already attacked. That smells like game to me. I'm not familiar.
Goodbye, card in opponent's hand. That was a land.
Why would they even hold a land? That makes their Tempest Gins bigger.
They're feigning interaction, and if they rip Tempest, opponent, come back. Alright. So, we are going to grab the good cards. Chupacabra, Fountain of Renewal, Thief of Sanity, to block their flyers. I also want this Duress.
Ritual of Soot?
Yes, Ritual of Soot. And these Negates. Deadweight's great. We can cut Lazavs, they're horrendous.
Counter Magic in general just doesn't seem
Syncopate seems pretty bad. Thought Erasures are pretty terrible. And I love Demise. What's bad? Nothing's bad. Life is great. Could cut a Deadweight, but that could just be wrong. But I mean, I'm pretty happy being wrong. Alright. Let's queue it up here. Let me grab boxes for you.
Oh, great. Now I'm Jack.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Alright. This looks like a one-lander. I'm gonna say it's a keep.
Okay. So, you can take a look through these. Look for Wizards Lightning Strikes, G2 Lava Runners.
So...
I actually have a better solution.
What does this look like?
Did the cards not arrive?
No.
We can keep that. Watery Grave tapped on 1, lands come in untapped for the rest of the game, so they didn't arrive.
Oh,
I have,
they
like,
mold to
half
5
of my
anyways.
deck.
We keep the Doom Whisper on top, right?
Yes.
Like, that seems real solid.
Hold on. So go on Goldfish. MTG Goldfish. Okay. I'm back to save you from Dylan.
Hey man, I was doing great commentary there.
Yeah? We're gonna play this Watery Grave tapped. They mulled to 5.
I literally said that!
I don't have good hearing. Alright, so go on MTG Gold. Oh, this is what you have?
Yeah, I also brought back the sleeves you lent me.
Oh, thank you.
What
Nice
is
barrel
it?
spray.
Like, I don't understand. Like,
Hyperventilates. Alright.
I thought about making this deck, and I just don't understand. It's just like a bunch of 1/1s that are, like, evasive.
This deck's insane.
The blue deck.
Oh, the blue deck is also insane. They do this thing where they always have the card they need.
As blue decks usually do. Because blue is the best color, and anybody that says otherwise is just factually
They're in
wrong.
denial.
Yeah.
My turn. Alright, we just have, like, all the candy. They don't have any interaction, because Arena didn't even pause. Yeah, Caleb, the plan is that she's gonna come. Tempest Gen. Let me introduce you to my friend,
Chupacabra?
Angry Dog.
He's a pretty spooky boy. Honestly. I'd be scared to see that man.
That dog? Did you just assume it's species?
Oof. Feels bad.png. It's also not a dog, it's a Chupacabra.
That's all sideboard.
It's true. Basic Island is actually the best Magic card. If anybody says otherwise, you should probably read the card Ancestral Recall and then tell me about it. Can't cast Ancestral Recall without your blue
These are
mana.
good. These just win games.
What does?
Legion War Boss.
When you think about it, the strategy for every single deck should be just 1 mountain in the sideboard, 4 Banefire. Easy clap. How else will you beat the control decks? You're definitely not out-card advantaging them. You're just putting
Go Dog.
5 lands. Think of how big that Tempest Gym will be.
This is when Dog goes coast to coast. I'll allow it.
I've seen this movie before.
Mana efficiency.
God.
Maybe.
They should sacrifice it to deny you the life gain.
They're
right?
not smart. Come on.
Holy shit, they let it resolve.
Oh, alright. So this is... Oh, opponent. We just wanted to play Magic.
Online meta is way stronger than not online meta.
Hey, Arena's competitive.
Arena is competitive.
Alright.
This is how you should play test.
Sarkhan's Unsealing. This is supposedly a playable card. I queued into Mike Sigrist on Arena, and he was playing red-green Sarkhan's Unsealing Fat Boys. And there was a 9/3 that shuffled itself back into the deck that just like blew my board up with an Unsealing.
Ew.
So you're welcome to look through the boxes and find any cards you think would supplement your deck for tonight.
I'm so sad. I don't have.
You don't- Oh, we have
Okay.
Chain Whirlers you could borrow too.
Standard.
Yeah. I've got my binder. I'll dig it out after the stream.
See, chat, this is why you play the best format in Magic. Modern.
Hey, if Standard fires tonight, I'm gonna play because I'm super excited. This format's awesome. Life
know
is
what?
great.
I did bring one of these to get your opinion.
This
on
card's
him.
crazy good. I think this
Alright.
card's underrated. Play that card.
Alright, so keep going in there.
What
I
card
only
was
have,
that?
I only have one though.
Banneret.
Banneret, everybody.
We're on the draw? Yeah, okay.
Ooh, Goblin Banneret.
Hey.
Limited staple. And soon to be standard all-star.
So our keep was insane, in case you were wondering.
Insanely bad.
We're just gonna dive
Oh
into it
god,
around.
it's a red deck.
Oh yeah.
How can they beat a 1/3?
Or a Golden Demise, which
Yeah.
our 1/3 conveniently survives.
Oh wait. We actually might be getting dumpstered. This might be the Boros Angels deck.
We'll draw our cards that do things. Don't you Resplendent? This is great for us.
Yes.
Because we get to brick the first attack and then Golden Demise on the second.
You should definitely play your second Lazav. Nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad will happen.
Correct.
So you're telling me I could make Lazav into something else and then play a Lazav, right? Play another X2.
Play 2
Opponent.
knights.
Oh!
It is Boros Angels.
Wait. Punt.
What did they... Does that thing have haste?
No, but it would have given their knight that could attack +2/+0 vigilance.
Jesus
Aw.
Christ.
Hey, our opponent's really
No,
good at
don't-
Magic.
Don't feel sorry for them. It's okay.
Hey, we're just gonna get smacked for
You have to learn
4.
somehow.
Yeah, you know how you learn? By getting beat by better players.
Yeah.
Chat can attest for me. Chat is always better.
Alright.
Holy shit. It actually is the Boros Angels deck.
This thing is +2/+2,
I like
yeah.
Boros Angels.
I think
I don't
oh,
want to.
okay.
I don't want to spend the money.
I wanna
for
play him
Boros
next turn.
Angels.
I think the Boros Angels deck is kind of a flash in the pan, honestly. I don't know how... Like, it's really just playing, like, really good cards every turn, and, like...
So we've got 2 lines here. Line 1 is we can play Doom Whisper, and we can block either of these. And the way that line gets punished is if they have land number 6, they can pump their Resplendent Angel and give the Aurelia buff, so the Resplendent Angel will trade with the Doom Whisper, but they will get... Oh, it'll be dead.
You
No,
can also
that
just
line's
cast
better.
down it, right?
I could just cast down it, but next turn the plan is Nikki B cast down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can just block the Aurelia and then cast down the Resplendent Angel. Like, you take however much damage
Alright.
they sink into it.
There's land 6. I'm pretty sure they're going to trade the Aurelia and the Resplendent Angel and the Doom Whisper, and then we're just going to take 2.
Wait, why don't you block the Aurelia?
Because then they get an Angel.
I mean,
That's true, though.
you block the Aurelia, you cast down the Resplendent Angel, right?
That's way better. The main phase pump.
Or they just...
If the only attack is there, we trigger.
Yeah, I agree. I can agree with that.
I am denying them an angel.
Yes.
Let's surveil like a good Magic player.
Let's do that.
Goodbye.
One more
In
time.
the words of the famous DJ, another one.
Another one.
We
We take those.
Yeah.
Those block Lyras.
So opponent's going to 27, but to be 100% honest, their life total is like not entirely relevant.
I just realized we could have Lazaved up the Doom Whisperer.
No, wait, that's what I'm thinking is, will they not see the line if we Lazav Doom Whisperer?
I think we just let... I think we
I think we let them mess up, because we're happy to make this a Doom Whisperer anyway. Also, we get to hold up Cast Down. Oh my god, opponent. Yes.
Please.
Resolves. Attacks.
Sock it to me, opponent. They definitely don't see this.
Or they could be good at Magic, I mean.
What's happening?
You say that.
Our opponent is, like, deep in the tank over attacking with their 4/5 Aurelia. Oh. Alexa.
Play.
Alexa, stop.
Was about to be a madman.
Ding. Fries are done.
God, Lazav is like actually the stone nuts, right?
So, the secret to being good at Magic is be a professional.
And to be that, you must be the luckiest competitor out there, and draw your sideboard cards when you need them, and draw your lands when you need them, and don't draw those when you don't need
And
them.
don't play Lazav when you see a Doom Whisperer on the field, because, spoiler alert, it's not a Doom Whisperer. Wow, that is, like, excessively rude.
Can't believe you've done this.
T. Baggins, thank you for the follow. I don't know why my alerts aren't going off, but bam! There is an alert probably maybe happening on your screen. We're going to surveil here, right? Just pretty free. Ooh, wait, I actually want land 7 because we're
Flipping Nikki B?
going to try and flip Nikki B.
Didn't want to put it on the top?
Nah, I want to... What do I want to do?
I don't know. You could have put it on top and then
I could have done a
played
lot of
Doom
things.
Whisperer and held up Cast Down.
We're going to play Nikki B and hold up Cast Down.
Okay.
Opponent's going to pitch a card here. Their hand's just got to be like mono removal, yeah?
I
We
thought
could
it
have
was
played
just mono lands.
Lazav.
It's definitely not mono removal. It's like mono lands.
We're not walking into a Settle the Wreckage, right? Oh, yes.
Like I said, just mono lands. Keep land. Don't worry. We definitely were keeping the land. Slurp. Give me back my mythics.
Chat, the secret to good deck building is play more Mythic Rare cards.
It's true. If you play the most mythic rare cards, you can't lose.
It's the secret win condition.
That's actually what I heard from Owen Turtle. I don't understand. Why are they not conceding? They see that we have more mythics.
I want another Nikki B.
Just play it.
I'm going to play Nikki B,
Play
Thief of
it and
Sanity.
then flip it the next turn, because greed is real.
I like cards. Do you like cards?
They're fine.
Oh, just the gosh darn cleanest lines of play there ever were.
God.
Farewell. Hello. Hello. Combat. Opponent, why are we still playing?
I don't understand. They saw we drew cards.
We're gonna start drawing their cards. That's really my favorite phase of the game. Good game. Head explodes. Yes!
Easy clap.
Easy clap.
I love the BMs when you say good game, even though you just like completely dumpster them and they just like get land screwed.
Oh, and by the way, we are 1-0. Gonna update our score over here. Alright. Cards that are good against Boros Angels. Well, the ones that kill the Angels.
Eldest Reborn?
Eldest Reborn...
Actually, Disdainful Stroke seems really good.
I don't really want Stroke in this matchup. I would consider Reborn because they're just like sitting on a pile of like Aurelias and Lyras.
Yeah, that's why Stroke is
Yeah.
like gas, isn't it?
They have aggressive draws, is my concern. They have,
Do
like,
they?
a Danto Vanguard into Tajic draws, and then you just, like, cry
they play
salty little
Tajic?
tears. Sometimes.
Ugh.
I've been keeping a data sheet, actually.
That's gross.
Don't tell Watsy.
Yeah,
they're afraid.
I was about to say, WotC specifically hides the data from us for for our good.
These deadweights are trash, right?
Yeah.
And so are the moments.
Yep. Golden Demise also seems... Golden Demise hits the Knights.
It does hit the Knights, and that's their go-wide plan, and I think we're all about getting rid of that. These Pierces seem rancid.
Yep.
I guess they're just strictly better as strokes.
Yep.
Looks good to me, to be
Syncopate
honest.
out for, like...
Syncopate out for what? Like,
I don't know.
a Ral? I could see that.
Sure. Syncopate just seems like not good in this matchup.
No, they're really proactive.
Stroke is definitely better than Pierce. Yeah, I agree. I think Stroke hits just a lot more stuff. Like, I think Spell Pierce hits, like, their histories, and then, like, I guess it also hits that, like, Convoke,
Mulligan.
don't have a blue source.
Keep. And then
Scry
Lazav.
land.
Lazav, take me all the way. Honestly, these Chupacabras are just gasoline.
Oh, yeah, no. If you hit land 4 and, like, aren't dead by then, you're probably
Love
fine.
it. This is what I like to see. Now, here's where Lazav gets us the fourth one. Because the fourth one is the one that we care about.
Oh, yeah, he surveils, doesn't he? Yeah, and see, like, this is why you don't really care about the Knights, right?
Alright, so we're definitely Thought Erasuring, because I don't want to, like, buff their Knight. Because that's really spooky. Farewell. Keep.
See, easy mulligan to 6 just turns into, like, the stone.
We're going to, like...
Do they just peel that?
They just peeled it.
Cry every time. Fun fact, chat. The one thing that is really good against hand disruption is...
The top of the deck.
The top of the deck.
I think we
You
grab-
want that, right? Because you want to Doom Whisper them. Like, that just blocks
Yeah.
Aurelia into, like, Oblivion.
You're right, you're right. What do we have in our yard? Nothing? Nothing. Love it. Well, alright.
I mean...
They just windmill slam Aurelia. We take a lot of damage and are very sad. Or they could play Aurelia post-combat like that. Oh! Alright, dog, you have a job.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. This seems like the attack. We're gonna... Okay.
We'll definitely block that one.
I will block. Do you have gut shot? No gut shot? That's a shame. Dog, do your thing. And Arena is smart and will take the only legal target.
God, I was really hoping you were going to play that island and just, like, wouldn't be able to cast the Chupacabra.
Oh my god, their Knight of Grace gets the buff.
Yeah.
It's Tribal Knights.
Yeah, so we're just going to, like, take a fat one here.
If they buff one of their little ones, we could double block the non-pump. This is so much damage.
We just, like, chump everything, right? And just, like, take 4.
We can double block this and one of our dudes survive. And then we take 11, go to 4.
I feel like we just, like, double chump and then just...
No.
Because then we can
we can
Chupacabra the Aurelia and then block one of the Knights taking 5 on the next one.
Okay. Sure. So double jump?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because, like, the next time we're gonna kill their Aurelia, and then we can trade with one of their guys.
Take 5 down to 6.
Yeah, as long as they don't have
And
another
then
Aurelia.
Whisper to brick their Knight.
Yeah.
If they don't have a threat here, then 5 down to 3 and we're quote-unquote stable.
Yeah.
I mean, the best draw here is just Ritual of Soot.
Or we can just, like, be dead.
Or we can draw a Golden Demise like a real... They shrunk their Knight. Oh, we need to draw a thing.
I mean, we're not, like, dead on board, right?
No.
Like, we're still
technically alive. Although we've buffed their Knight. Pass turn. Alright, this is where we say, opponent, have nothing.
There have been crazier asks. Or, yeah, that's something.
We can block any of their dudes that gets the pump.
No, we're just dead on board because they just swing 5.
Oh, yeah. Alternately that. They should have put it on Knight. We're dead.
Unluckers.
Unluckers, on to game 3.
Good game indeed, opponent.
If you're just coming in, welcome. We're playing some Grixis here. MTG Arena standard, you know, the best standard. So based on that, do we like any other...
Rituals.
We didn't put this in our...
I literally I told you to put that in there.
Yes, you did.
I told you to put
I
that
swore
in.
I put it in, but that is on me. I'm cutting this Ral. He's very slow.
Can we get a punt in the chat?
No, don't have the bot turned on, so we cannot, in fact, get a punt in the chat. Alright, so cards they showed us. Seal Away, Aurelia.
We already knew about the Aurelia.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you, chat.
Is there any thought to any of the Spell Pierce or Duress back? I don't think so.
No.
I can just send it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're sending it.
Send it to Tilted.
Have you had any luck finding cards?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Kind of.
Kind of?
Kind of.
Kind of is something.
Me too.
I haven't found any of the wizards yet, but
I didn't open a lot of M19. The set was not fun to play limited in.
Sneep. Oh, wait, it's 2 lands. I thought that Notion of Rain was a land. I think we still can.
Oh, my body is so ready to never hit land 3 and die, but I mean...
Dude, you're such a coward. You kept a 2-lander that had, like, Moment of Craving.
Opponent mull to 6.
Yeah, so we're
Bottom. Bottom that card. Or mulligan. Your choice. Bottom the card.
Okay.
Alright. So, acceptable draws here are any land in the deck, as well as Thought Erasure into Surveil into a land. I believe in you, deck. We talked about this. We really did. Uh-huh.
No drop, no 2-drop.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Whatever. I'll allow it. History of Benalia? We're going to take it. I promise.
They'll have 2.
They'll have 2.
They'll
No.
have 2.
They'll have 1 and draw the next one off the top. That's how that works,
like
right?
you do.
Like you do. I found the history of Benalia.
Okay, so their hand is just, like, super go big.
Go away. You stupid Nicol Bolas.
Okay.
I need land. Alright. What's the math? 24 lands left in the deck, 50 cards. Ayo.
And that one card is...
Alright, so they're a pile of removal over there. So we're just going to Notion Rain.
I mean, oh yeah, I was going to say, we're definitely not Thief of Sanity.
No, it'll just...
Easy double bottom.
Oh god, I hate everything, but our hand's really good. The droids! Alright,
Okay,
so
well, we're
this
doing it.
Chupacabra is just murdering a Lyra. Like, flavor fail when the Mad Dog just kills any... Oh no.
I mean, we can just Chupacabra that.
Or we can just... We can't Chupacabra that, it's hexproof. However...
Shit.
I mean, we Nicky B and we brick it, and then we make them spend Conclave Tribunal.
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't get to play their Lyra on curve. And when they Conclave Tribunal, then we get to play our next land, Eldest Reborn the Knight. Then they have to discard, and then we Chupacabra their Lyra and take their Lyra with the Eldest Reborn. You gotta think like 8 turns ahead.
Did you get that one, chat? He's assuming they don't draw anything.
I'm assuming no interaction. Whoa! That was an aggressive pitching of the Lightning Strike. They could have baited me so hard. Alright, Conclave Tribunal.
God, they would have gotten you so well, too.
I would have snapped the block off.
Is this still the second match?
This is match 2.
This is match 2, game 3.
It was either 200 or 50 IQ. Alright, it's turning out to be 200
Yeah.
IQ.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything. Get out of here.
What were you saying about that, chat?
We'll see which. It's 200 IQ time. Land Lyra. I'm so good at Magic!
Oh, man. Each opponent discards a card. Discard that, like,
Seal
land.
away. Oh, discard the unknown card.
Yeah.
Perfect information.
Please.
Give it to me. Oh, rest in peace, perfect information. This is when opponent just gets, like, clapped, though.
Hey, just remember, I said to keep this hand.
You did.
You better believe
You
it.
did. But I telegraphed the... That Shalai looks real mad.
This is...
We could take their last card. I don't hate that. But we didn't draw our 6th land. I just want the Lyra.
Wait, does it say each opponent? Okay,
Yeah, it's each. No, I just want the Lyra. Lyra's sick. And we have so much removal, we just want to, like, get out of, like, dying range.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Good old Lyra.
Mad Dog, go to work.
Some people pronounce it Lyra.
Lyra Dawnbreaker? I can see it. That's fine to me. Alright.
That's fake news.
Fake news.
It is definitely Lyra. Anybody that says otherwise, wrong.
Okay.
Oh, they've got Stone Nothing.
No,
in
they've
there?
got Settle the Wreckage because they think they're real smart and thin.
God, who the hell boards and Settle the Wreckage against a control deck? Okay, deal.
Results.
Take one of
Results.
our guys.
Nah, because if they can pop their own seal away, they get their own Lyra back.
I mean, oh no.
Oh no.
How can we beat?
Alright. This is my friend Disdainful Stroke.
Hey, remember when I said board that in?
Yeah, they're gonna play a shitter. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Chat, this is the part where we're the red-white deck.
Yeah, now we're the beatdowns.
No. We're the red-white deck.
Slurp.
Slurp, indeed.
Gold
Just-
history, Benalia.
I told you, we're the red-white deck.
It's okay.
And we present
yeah, we are
Nicol.
actually the red-white deck now. Chat.
Lyra resolves. I have some news for you, Lyra Dawnbringer. It is called My Friend the Angry Dog. He's really angry. Oh, I forgot. I get more value.
Chat, remember, it's never too late to concede when you're playing against an opponent.
My dogs are so angry.
It is always legal action to concede.
I don't even get my trigger. Oh, come on now.
You shouldn't have swung with one.
No. What? No. Alright, chat. We're 2-0 here in this league. Standard Grixis midrange. Update our score over here. 2-0. What is Arena giving us? I like free things. Free thing. What did I... Good one, Arena.
Thank you, Arena.
I didn't even see what we got. But it doesn't matter. We're 2-0. Which means we made our money back. The value trade.
Actually breaking even.
Breaking even in 2018. Alrighty.
We'll see which. We did see which. Ended up.
I'm pretty happy that the webcam audio is working because we were going through the headset before, and since you're here, that wouldn't have worked out great.
Oof.
Hands great, life's good.
They should have a recently. Yeah, I agree with that. They should definitely be a recently acquired something.
That would be great. I mean, it'd be a little bit of a pain if there was like a little new icon over half the cards. Opponent on the early Mold of 6.
I mean, it'd also be nice if they could like make their display of your. Like, I think that how they display limited deck is just so painful.
Oh, it's atrocious.
Like, trying to build... I don't know if anybody else has gone through this, but trying to build a limited deck through Arena is the biggest pain in the ass. Like, it's just, like, impossible to see all the cards that you have.
I love randomly diving to 40 frames. Go away. What's their hand? Branchwalker Contempt. I'm not really in the market for that. Alright, well, luckily I found a fix online for a problem I've been having with the stream. I was losing like 60% of my frames or something. Ugh, fine broker. We're just Notion Raining. This is a value match. Into the bin!
Yeah, no, I agree. Limited building, like, that's all I've been doing on Arena, and it is just egregious how hard it is.
I'm more interested in this cast down.
Yeah, that seems pretty good here.
Especially now that we like are sure they're green black and like
I don't understand how, like...
I don't understand how they could bin a find broker
Wait,
with a Carney T in their yard. You got me.
This is online, isn't it? It's supposed to be. They're all good.
They're all good.
They're definitely at that, like, 500 IQ level that we were talking about before. Or, like, 200, whatever. These guys are just, like, galaxy brain. Way ahead of us.
I mean, we're mono removal until they slam a angry green horse and we die.
Oh, that has pro black, doesn't it?
It has hexproof and unblockable by black.
Oof.
Alright.
I mean...
And I can move my cards around.
Whoa.
Technology.
Thank God, this is way better than Moto.
Uh-huh. There's just, like, certainly a Vraska next turn.
Please.
I mean, they're gonna get a 2-2. But, like, we have Angry Dog.
That dog does look pee angry.
It's so angry, look at it. Look at those teeth.
He is an ugly man.
What detection tower? The technology. Alright, well, this is gonna eat a fat Contempt.
I mean, at least we still get a card out
We
of
get a
our hand,
card.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we're 2-for-1ing them. That's, like, all this deck wants.
Oh yeah, Bolas is 2-for-1 the card. Sometimes like an 8-for-1, but like, all right. So their hand is all lands. Good to know.
Jeez, why do they have that hexproof? Like, what are you beating with that?
Hey, can someone run the numbers for me if I can fit a detection tower into my Grixis mana base? I would really like to hit those hexproof guys.
I don't even know what, like, hexproof is there in Standard right now that actually matters.
Carnage Tyrant and Vinemare.
So, like, the mirror. So that's just, like, to break the mirror?
That's not... Oh, yeah, for them to break the mirror. Yeah. I mean, those are some spooky cards. Whoa, did you see the, like, frame drop
like,
there?
Teleported.
The card teleported. It's probably because we're streaming.
Man, that card teleported just like Alex Bertuccini's cards teleport.
There's also Facebook in a Chrome tab, which was probably just eating up our RAM over there.
Man, I hope chat got that one. Alex Bertuccini teleporting cards. Come on, that's funny. If chat doesn't think that's funny, you're wrong.
This is very bad for us.
Ah, you're fine.
Or not, because Carnage Tyrant's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
No, they'll bring Fine Broker back to start looping the Reborn.
You think they're that smart? Don't give them that much credit.
Alright, what are you sitting on over there, opponent? Yeah, these are cards.
Goodness. Ass trophy?
Yeah. I mean,
are we that scared of a trophy of ass?
I mean, it's one spooky trophy, my guy. If they play
Cast? Yeah.
Farewell. District guy, this one is...
Oh, shoot. Okay. I gotta go, chat. See you, Jack.
Out. Enjoy your movie.
Yep. Going to see Venom. Hopefully it's actually good. I've heard bad reviews, but maybe I'll be lucky.
Alright, so they have 2 swamps, a Playcrafter, unknown card. Ari just commented. We'll Chupacabra that. Big dumb indeed. I mean, if they play Playcrafter here to trade into it, that's also very much fine with us. I'm fully expecting them to, like, take our... Oh, they exiled our Nikki B. So they can get Thief of Sanity, which we really would not care at all. Crush or Smash. There will be a deck list in the description. I'll run through the deck as soon as we finish up here. Wait, what did they do? They end-step cast down our Chupacabra. Okay. Yeah, we don't actually have a bot going. Oh, Fine Broker. Fine Broker actually loops with Eldest Reborn. It's one of the loops in the deck. Carney T. So they're not looping, but they're casting the card we can't beat. I'm not gonna lie, it is not looking great for our heroes. Right, Nicol? Jade Light Ranger resolves. Branch Walker. And a land. Alrighty. Well, at least we can kill the Jade Light Ranger. We don't have 3 Golden Demises, Caleb. We've got 2. We have to bait the block, you see, and then we double Golden Demise. That's the line. No, we are just like actual stone cold dead here. I can't really think of a line. Oh. I mean, we technically get to survive another turn. Bad deck building. You can blame Baker for that one. Alright, well, that's a second Carnage Tyrant, and we're real dead. Doom Whisperer would have been fine to chump, except their deck made of Chupacabras. Alright. Disdainful Stroke, Chupacabra, Eldest Reborn, Thief of Sanity, Ravager. Get in my deck. Oh, clearly. These spell pierces are pretty bad now. These deadweights are pretty trash. We do want the Ritual of Soot. Moments aren't great. Syncopate's good on the play. And then cut one Golden Demise. These Thought Erasures are insane. Cut double Lazav and put Arguel's Bloodfast in. Send it. After this match, we're going to throw up the deck list for anyone new who's showed up in chat. We are down a game here in match 3, playing some Grixis Midrange in Standard on Arena. The client's been good so far. We've had a couple cards teleporting on us today, and a couple cards not revealed to us after we got them as rewards. But everything's going pretty swell. Just lost my co-host for the evening, which is a shame, but he's off to a movie. Come on, opponent. Finding everything okay?
It's gotten thinner.
It's gotten thinner? Okay. Alrighty. Playable hands. This fits the job description. What we could use here is like a Thought Erasure on 2 to go with our Notion Rain on 3. I'm just not looking to get like Eldest Reborn and Carnage Tyrant and Fine Brokered and all the cards in their deck. I just want none of that in my life. Thank you. Please and thank you. Alright, tap land. Ooh, that's a Thief of Sanity. And when they can't Chupacabra it, they can't really get value. Man, I'm like excessively greedy. Let the greed flow through you. It's just like certainly dead, but there's a hope and a dream. Cast a Jade Light Ranger. Deal. In. Alright. That's a fine broker. I don't particularly care. This is the part where we are the green-black deck now. No blocks. Thought Erasure. Alright, well let's hit them. Let's see what we've got. Jade Light Ranger. I think we're gonna take their Chupacabra that is surely hanging out in their hand. Oh look, I found a Chupacabra that they can't cast. Goodness gracious. Pile of cards that we are like super weak to. Wait, they binned a land. I don't know what game they're playing at here, but if they're rampant growthing us, I'm pretty okay with that. That is not the droids we're looking for right now. Alright, they had the 4th land, so we got to keep them a little bit off tempo here. If we can Jade Light Ranger into a land, we can Jade Light cast down this next turn and trade off their board. And then if we get to trade off their board, then we can... Are they going to let me hit them again? There's just like no way, right? Attack. Farewell, sweet thief. You've become a great rampant growth. Alright. Move to my second main phase. We're gonna... Moto, please. Or, Arena, please. Jeez, I gotta use that. That card. Because they're clearly gonna hit their land here. Chupacabra. Graveyard. And we have a Drowned Catacombs. And pass turn. I would love for them to hit their land. And then attack. Okay. Okay. We actually hit Contempt, so, like, I care less now. Vivian Reed, uptick. Deal. A Jade Light Ranger. We are, like, super good with that. Block that one. Cast down that one. This thing kills enchantments, right? Yeah, that is a shame. So if we Eldest Reborn here, it either gets hit by the other Vivian Reed or Assassin's Trophy. So it's gone no matter what. I'm thinking here we're going to Notion Rain plus Contempt and then get their other Vivian. Alright. I think we're on board for that. Oh god, put these cards just straight into my hand. And then we'll just main phase this. Can't have them getting any value. But these are exactly the droids we were looking for. Hopefully they slam this Vivian Reed. Deal. So you're saying there's a chance. Get a land. Do-do-do. That's a land. Love it. Need it. Gotta have it. So we get to Eldest Reborn, and we get to hold up Cast Down for their Jade Light Ranger. That's pretty sweet. Goodbye, Vivian. Hardly knew ya. Actually, if they Ass Trophy this Eldest Reborn and then play Jade Light Ranger, we can use the second Eldest Reborn to kill the Jade Light Ranger. Or Ral. Everything is just great. And honestly, they're going to give us some information just for free off the top of their deck, which is drawing 2 lands. So, deal. Alright, 4th land. What are they? Yeah, resolves. Take action, get a swamp. If they have another play, so they have a Branch Walker. Let's see if this thing is big. It got a land. So they're sitting on 2 lands and not a whole lot else. Let's kill the Branch Walker. Ral here is on cleanup duty. That's a Doom Whisper. How much mana do we have? 9. Interesting. Well, when they're sitting on lands, Ral has come here to take out the trash. Goodbye, Jade Light Ranger. Now here's the part where they play a Planeswalker, and we get to kill it, because we are just real professionals here on this stream. We're not professionals. Ooh, alright, alright. Let's get some information before we uptick our Ral. Anytime now. Well, they have? Okay. Goodbye, Chupacabra. Goodbye, land. So they have Stone Cold Nothing. Uptick our Ral. Hopefully get like a Disdainful Stroke. We'll take a Doom Whisperer. Play our Doom Whisperer. And pass the turn. District Guide resolves. Opponent, come and play with me. Alright, we are going to game 3 here against Black-Green Midrange. If anyone was asking about the deck, here is a little preview. We're sitting on a pile of removal, permission, and sticky threats. This is a sideboarded version. After this game, I'll pull up the main board. But this is what we want to be playing here. We have another Contempt I didn't put in? Goodbye, Golden Demise. Hello, Contempt. Contempt's a hell of a drug. On the play, we're going to cut a Thought Erasure for a Duress. We just want to get that early stuff out of their hand. all those Assassin's Trophies and Eldest Reborns and stuff. We're going to send it back into the fire. 1-1 here in match 3 of our competitive constructed league. Grixis Midrange against Black-Green Midrange. It is a slog out here. What do we got? What do we got? Keepable hand? That is what I want to see. Oh, I forgot. We don't get to see our hand until our opponents made their first choice. Because Arena is fun. And earlier in the stream, an opponent just randomly exploded. This hand is amazing. I could not ask for a better hand. We've got Disruption, we have Removal, and we have a threat that they have to answer. And if they keep a hand that's like anywhere kind of weak, and they're on a mulligan to 6, oh, this is just like the easiest keep of my life. Scry to the bottom. Love to see that. More removal. In. They let on basic forest. Okay. Sure. You've got a branch walker. Revealing a Jade Light Ranger. I want to see them like stuck on lands, honestly. Like, not to be a terrible person. Cast down Vivian Reed. Farewell cast down. Chupacabra's great. This Thief of Sanity is absolutely just gonna like smush them in the face a few times. Unless this Jade Light Ranger finds like a Chupacabra. No, they can't even cast Chupacabra. Contempt? You wanna leave that there? I wouldn't. Into the bin. Vraska? Into the bin. Smacking me for 3. So we're gonna take like 10 damage roughly. So here's our Thief of Sanity. This card's incredible. Totally underrated. Buy them now. Finance community, you're welcome. As long as this isn't a cast down or a Assassin's Trophy.
What was I looking for again?
D2 Lava Runner.
And
Wizard's Lightning Strike. Well, today is a sad day for we no longer have our friend Thief of Sanity. He died so young. But this is the part of the game where we've stabilized. We can trade down their threat. If they have land Vivian, we can contempt their Vivian. If they don't hit their land, we get to stroke their Vivian. Deal. This has got to be like a fine finality, right? Not a fine finality. Pass turn. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Jade Light Ranger. That one resolves. Finds another Jade Light Ranger. And a District Guide. District Guide's a decent pickup. It guarantees a land next turn. They binned it. Okay. Alright. That Steam Vents was an incredible draw for us. We're just going to Chupacabra this Jade Light Ranger. They are digging aggressively for a land. Oh yeah, we're going to stroke the Vivian, Caleb. That is the plan. If we hit our land next turn... Oh, that's a tap land. That's just daggers. End turn. A tap land. Feels bad for my opponent, to be honest. Arguel's Bloodfast. Don't mind if I syncopate that for 4. Wow. Opponent is just getting, like, increasingly greedier. Nikki B here to clean up their unknown card. That is a thick graveyard right there. They binned their Vivian Reed. I'm scared now of what's in their hand. Okay. If this is like an elaborate bait to get us to flip this Bolas, and then it's going to get like contempted right here. Oh, that's just like certainly what's happening, right? Assassin's Trophy. Okay, that's fine. Gives us a land. Opponent's still screwed on lands. I can't even think of cards that like punish us that badly, unless they have like Vivid Revival, in which case I would just be terrified. Big Vraska, Carnity. I feel bad, chat. I really feel bad. But that was really aggressively sweet. Chup? No. Gotta hit the no button, you know. Show them that they're wrong. We get to hold up our Contempt, as well as slamming Lethal Threat, because they are now at 6 life. Are we going to be 3-0? That would be pretty poggers. Alright, opponent, what you got? Do you have a big fat head exploding over here? They're looking at their graveyard to see if they can Memorial to Folly anything back. Feels bad man indeed. Plaguecrafter resolves. I will sacrifice that one. Alright, good game, opponent. Alright, chat, let me dig out the deck for you. I want to show you what's up. So we are 3-0 here in our competitive constructed league. Alright. Oh, a prize. Do I actually get to see it this time? A Pitiless Plunderer deal. Alright, let's head over to decks. So this here is what we're working with. Soak it in. I'm going to put the arena code in the description for the YouTube video when I export this. But this is what we've got. We've got a pile of good stuff. We've got Game Against Mono Red with Deadweight, Moment of Craving, Golden Demise, Chupacabra's Contempts, Game Against Control with our Permission Suite in Pierce, Syncopate, sticky, abusive threats like Doom Whisper, Nicol Bolas, which is the entire reason to play red in this deck, honestly. Scroll down a little bit, show the rest of the mana base. We've got some more red sources. There are only 10 red sources in the deck, but it's surprisingly consistent. And even when you have a blue-black draw, as long as your hand isn't mono Bolas, you're in good shape. So like I said, in the description for the YouTube video, I'm going to put the arena code. But I would definitely recommend playing something like this, especially at this point in the format. This deck's sick. Berserker 1986. Thank you for the follow. I'm not positive if my alerts are working, and apologies if they aren't. But this stream was a little bit impromptu today. Let's update our league record here, because we are no longer 2-0. We're up at the big 3-0. Alrighty. But yes, Berserker, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Into the fourth one. Let's see how this competitive arena metagame really is. We've played some real decks today. A lot of black-green, which just kind of ruins our day. Alrighty. Let's see like a mono-red opponent and a keepable hand out of us. That's a whole lot of lands, but we're on the draw. I think we can keep this, and if they're mono-red, which, you know, just call your shots. Just really just makes life easier. Another land was not what the doctor ordered, but hopefully they'll only abuse us a little bit until we get to, like, Golden Demise them into the next century. So they have Steamkin here, and this is only excessively bad for us if they have double spell next turn, or triple spell. If they only have single spell, then we're going to be able to just do terrible, terrible things to our opponent with this Golden Demise. But if they play, like, double Lava Runner, like, any sort of nonsense like that, it is just bad news bears. And we're going to know exactly what they're doing sooner rather than later, because they want to do it pre-combat. Risk factor. Okay. So I think we're going to take damage from the first risk factor and usually give them cards for the second one. This is going to put us to 11 here, but we know that we're going to get the 2-for-1 by killing their Steamkin and their Firebrand. And then we have... Oh, this Spell Pierce is so good. I don't want to show them the red yet, honestly. But we're Golden Demising the crap out of them. Architect. Newbie here. What packs do you need to open for Grixis Midrange cards? That's a good question. I opened a lot of Guilds of Ravnica packs because the shocklands are very important, and honestly, the wild cards you get from opening about $40, $50 of packs is enough to build this deck. I also did a lot of Guilds of Ravnica sealed right before pre-release, and it was really helpful in building this deck. Oh, that is just so much damage. I'll give them cards on this one. They only have 1 mana to utilize this turn. So now we're going to... I still don't want to play the Sulfur Falls. We're going to play Thief of Sanity and hold up Spell Pierce. Hopefully we'll get them. And I mean, if we lose our Thief, we lose our Thief. There's just nothing we can do about that. Except play Lazav and have him become a Thief. That's the big brain play. But I want to see some, like, elaborate kill for this thing, exactly like our opponent's doing. Our opponent really tried to get clever because they wanted a big ol' Steamkin. But now we're going to punish the ever-loving crap out of them by, like, hitting them in the face and then getting a shock off their deck. That's just, like, the dream, right? You just have to call your shots, honestly. Let's Thought Erasure first. You know, figure out what's going on. These are some cards that do things. We're going to take the Experimental Frenzy. That card is actually insane. Another Spell Pierce? Sign me up. Okay, another Spell Pierce. Alright. I'm going to play the Sulfur Falls. We're going to... Oh, I should have played Watery Grave. That's a pun. That's fine. We're going to shock their Steamkin. And we're going to hold up... Oh, wait. It's on top of our deck. It's not in our hand. Chat, my brain just doesn't exist. I still want the Spell Pierce. Alright. 4 cards we know about... Or 3 cards we know about. 4 lands. 1 unknown card. Let's see what's going on here. We have Contempt if things get hairy. So it's a 5th land. Viashino. God, I just really hope that our opponent is just excessively greedy. They're not. That is mighty unfortunate. We're at the point in the game I think we can take this damage and still win. We have bricked their Pyromancer effectively. We're going to attack with Thief of Sanity. We're going to start taking their cards. This Chain Whirler is just like Value City, USA. Watery Grave tapped past the turn. Maybe our opponent will play the Firebrand and then play Risk Factor. Honestly, we can tax their mana and then I can give them cards. Yeah, let's do that. Just make them unable to have a play this turn. What's in our graveyard? No creatures. That's unfortunate. I'm not casting that. So our opponent is on the clock. We're going to take this Wizard's Lightning here because we can just kill them next turn. We're going to end turn. I'm ready to Contempt one of my own guys here if I have to. Ideally, I don't have to, but I mean, crazier things have happened. But we are looking to be in decent shape here. It is on 5 cards. I don't think it's too likely. Gitu Lava Runner. Okay. Probably another Gitu Lava Runner. Alright. And a Fanatical Firebrand. Alright, so we're going to go up to 7, down to 4, and then kill our opponent. That's at least the plan. They could kill their own Lava Runner to stifle our life gain. Okay. So we can't be dead to Double Shock because we know for a fact our opponent doesn't have Double Shock. since there are 3 shocks in their bin. So I think we did it. ... question mark. A Pyromancer. That is unfortunate. That's a Wizard's Light. That's a Golden Demise is what I meant to say there. Oh, goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's hit them. We could burn them out. If we draw 2 damage burn spell, they die. They're going to block the Chain Whirler. That's fair. Alright, give me one of your lightning strikes. I would like one. Shock. They're not dead to shock. Alright. Well, we went from looking pretty good to life being just a little bit spooky. Because they are not dead. Don't you kill me. Opponent, we talked about this. Alright, you got me. I don't think there was a line there that would have led to us not dying. Feel free to call me out if I'm wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. Let's go to the better view here. Let's put these Fountain of Renewals in our deck. Let's get Ritual of Soot in here. Chupacabra is pretty good. I'm really not excited about too much of the rest. Cards that are bad against mono red. Thought Erasures are just horrendous. Spell Pierce is fine. Syncopate's like super medium. Kind of want the Syncopate to be a Duress. Anything else we really are interested in here? As good as Thief is, it dies to all their burn spells. I don't think we want to go up to a 4th copy. I think this is what we want to be doing. Alright, playing standard Grixis Midrange. Down a game here in match 4. We are 3-0, as you can see in the top left of the screen. If you've just shown up, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing some streaming for fun up in here. Chupacabra isn't too slow when you back it up with early game disruption. We have our Deadweights, our Golden Demises, our Cast Downs, our Moment of Cravings. So it's a real way to get rid of the Chain Whirlers and stuff that are a little bit more of late game threats, as well as providing a blocker on the backside of it. So Angry Dog is real good. Opponents. There you are. On the play here in game 2. Having much luck? Yes? Hey, there they are. This hand is fantastic. We can cast 3 of our spells. Look at this early game disruption. This hand is like the bee's knees. If they play a Firebrand, I'll probably not deadweight it. No play. Deal. Hey, Chupacabra. Angry Dog. They can like shock us end step or something. You know, put us on the clock, take us to work. Nope, no shock. Alright. Pyromancer. Alright, well, this Pyromancer's eating a deadweight. And then we'll hold up Cast Down. Steam Vents. We might be shocking that next turn and playing Bolas. He's just like real good. Especially if they play like a 3-mana threat that I get to clean up with this Cast Down. Or even a 2-mana. If it's a Steamkin, I'm killing it. 3rd land. Ready for a Legion War Boss. And then I'm ready for Arena to not let me put a stop in their main phase. Alright. So this is like an end of turn risk factor, right? I'm not sure if it's a shock because of the pause. It might be. But I'm ready for them to have to discard a card here and then double burn spell, kill my Bolas, and they're just down to like 4 cards in hand once they draw. Okay, so that is a shock. You were right. Double shock. Sure. Then pitch like a risk factor. Pitch a land. Okay. Yeah, this is all totally fine for us. Chain Whirler. This is exactly why Chupacabra's in our deck. Angry Dog versus one Whirly Boy. Hiya. See, there's still a pause here, which means I think they have another shock, which Arena gives you these slight edges that not that many people are aware of.
Yeah, it does that.
There's the shock. So we were right. Yeah, 3-for-1 Architect. That was sweet. Another Chain Whirler. I have some bad news for my dear opponent. Ooh, that's a Bolas. Alright, and see how there was no delay there? That means they didn't have a play they could have made. We are not blocking. They're not attacking, so life is great. We are getting on the offensive here. Taking a peek at our yard. I think I'm in for Lazav cast down this turn. I think getting them on a slightly faster clock is good. We absolutely want that Watery Grave. End the turn. Fanatical Firebrand resolves. Are you going to attack with it, friend? Nope. Cast down. Chain Whirler. Alrighty. Sweet. So, you want to know why we call Doom Whisperer Fat Boy? Is he closes games. Just slams the door. So, we're going to hit our opponent here with this Nicol Bolas. I'm not going to attack with Lazav. I just want to keep the Firebrand in. Oh, I should have attacked with the Lazav. That's a punt. Oh well. This Doom Whisperer here is still pretty good. They'll probably concede to it. Alright, we're still playing Magic. They could have like double Lightning Strike. That's a land. Alright. If our opponent doesn't block, they die. We're going to put them on the not smart enough to block plan. Ah, they got us. They blocked. And then ping our face. There you go. Alright, alright. We'll give our opponents credit. If we had swung last turn, they would be dead here if they hadn't blocked. Or even if they had blocked, they would have been dead. So, my body's ready to get punished here. Also ready for their head to explode. Opponent is not a complete Timmy. You're right. On the draw, does anything here get better? I honestly don't think so. I'm not really interested in any of these cards. I think we just send it back. Oh, here's your mountains and your token.
I wondered if I had a goblin token, and I did.
I have a bunch laying around if you need them for tonight.
Nah, one's fine. I have dice. So wait. Lightning strikes. And I'm looking for a wizard.
Wizard's Landing?
I'm looking for that. And then what was the other card?
G2 Lava Runner.
Okay.
Alright, looking at our hand here, this hand is fantastic. We've cast down, we have Golden Demise. That's right, Architect. We're not going to change a winning strategy here. We have disruption into threat. Let's see. Opponent has the Viashino Pyromancer. Alright.
This card is gorgeous foiled. I know.
Canopy
Have
Vista?
one. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh, I bet. Alright, we'll see if they will commit more to the board, make this Golden Demise sweet. Otherwise, we're just going to save ourselves some life points here with Cast Down. Second Viashino. Alright, I'll take some damage. We'll get our 2-for-1 here. Baker, we're not actually dead. We're actually in Game 3. The Fountain of Renewals are in our deck. Life is possibly okay. We have a Chupacabra to follow it up. We're going to be just fine. Golden Demise you. Alright. Fourth land, Experimental Frenzy. That would have me spooked. I'd love to see, like, Goblin Chain Whirler. That's just, like, the dream.
Goblins! Gobble, gobble.
There's the Goblin Chain Whirler.
Gobble!
So the real trick is you just call your shots. That is really good, and we're casting it next turn. See, I was worried that we didn't actually have the means to curve because we had 4-drop plus 2-drop, but we fixed it. Are the fountains actually good? I gained about 7 life off of one a little bit earlier today. It felt not just good, it was great. Lightning Strike. Alright, let's see what our draw is. Sulfur Falls. Let's Duress them first. Oh boy. Well, we take risk factor. Oh, we just get their Lightning Strike. I'm very dumb. And then they have to use their entire turn if they want to take their new card and turn it into a risk factor. Life is great. Life is great. That's a proxy a friend of ours made a long time ago. Risk factor. I'll take 4 damage. We are definitely on track to win this game. Tapped Steam Vents. We're going to put them on the clock. And we're going to go to work. Did she find the what? You can come in here and help if you want. The Sig. I'm not sure what you're referring to. That's a Thief of Sanity. We're gonna draw some cards. What's the clock? Oh god, drawing lands. Clocks are Nikki B. Hitting them for 4 a turn, which may have just been better than this Planeswalker, but we are sure gonna find out. Alright. That's a Thief of Sanity. That's a Thief of Sanity. And tap Steam Vents. Go. Yeah, the ult is gonna kill them if we live that long. I love Thief of Sanity, man. Alright, them having a Phoenix. Alrighty.
Phoenix? No.
I want more cards. Hey, look, a fountain. I mean, this thing just ults next turn, so I don't even see a reason to get aggressive. I'm going to play this Fountain of Renewal. I'm going to take their last card. Gonna play that and pass turn. Uh-huh. Goodbye, Thief of Sanity. I hardly knew you. Alright, so we've got a really neat trick here. We are going to Bolas ult them, and they'll have 1 card left. And then we get to Thief of Sanity and take their 1 card. Let us target the correct player. I hope our opponent lets us do it. Yay! This deck is sadistic sometimes. I will exile their final card and pass the turn. Yay! Alright, we're 4-0 here in our competitive constructed league with Grixis Midrange in Standard on Magic the Gathering Arena. We're entering the big 5-0 match. We could target ourselves and still be huge favorites. You're not wrong. We're going to queue it up here, and we are going to update our score. Be 4-0. Bam. That was a sweet game, though. You never really think you're going to get to ult a Nicol Bolas the Ravager against Mono Red. Well...
They're not playing it right.
What?
They weren't playing it right, though.
They weren't playing it right. You know, they should have just drawn more burn.
Yep.
I'm on the play with this hand. This is, like, really anemic. Don't be Mono Red. That one. That's a basic mountain. I cry. Our speculative keep. Well, I mean, we bricked the Firebrand, and we're going to take this land we're going to find right here and put it in the graveyard. Call your shots. Do you ever shock versus Mono Red? If you absolutely have a play that you have to cast on curve, then you're absolutely going to shock, because it's much more important to play the card that's going to help you win the game than it is to save 2 damage. But you absolutely try and save damage whenever possible, so you don't just shock needlessly on turn 1 to, like, feign Spell Pierce or something. It's just not feasible if you don't have information about the matchup going in. Steamkin. This is where we draw Golden Demise. Now, my vision could be going, but that doesn't look like Golden Demise. Felino, I don't actually have a bot going on the channel currently. I have one installed on the system, but it's a project I'm working on fixing. I will have the deck and the arena code posted in the link in the description in the YouTube channel that I have, which is CaptainJack99 on YouTube. And also, after this game, I'll show everyone the deck, even during sideboarding, actually. That makes more sense. So we're taking 3 damage here. We could still very much use a Golden Demise, or even like a Chupacabra would be really good. Moment of Craving. Okay. We're absolutely going to fire this up. I could set up a command. That's... Yeah, wait. I need a bot for that, maybe? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Is that not the thing? Hold on. How do I do this right? Mod you. There's a button. You have power now. Holy crap, that's a thick Steamkin. I looked away for just 1 second, and we're dying. Good lord. That's a Chupacabra. Do the thing. Yeah, Frenzy and Steamkin is just too much of a combo to let that go. I mean, hopefully the top of their deck is just, like, not kind to them. Oh, God. Opponent, please stop being so professional. Chain Whirler.
Gabo!
Gabo. Oh, my God. This is the fun interactive gameplay that I was looking for. Ow. And we're dead. Alright, on to game 2. Alright, let's take a peek at the deck here. VTCLA in chat is actually the person that designed this deck, so major props to him. I'm going to hit the light real quick. It was dark in here. Hello again. I'm back. Alright, in this matchup, we like Chupacabra. We like Contempt. We like Renewal. We like Duress. We like Ritual of Soot. Cards we don't like. Syncopate, Thought Erasures, and there was one other card I didn't like. These Notion Rains hurt us a lot. We're going to cut 2 Notion Rains and add a Thief of Sanity.
What time is it on again?
It's not until like 9:30.
Oh.
But do this. A link. Apologies if I lose like an incredible number of frames. Oh, Deckmaster. Yeah, so I actually have Deckmaster installed on my computer. Let me see if I can get that to work. Deckmaster. Alright. Status. Okay, let's put this on the other monitor here. Alright, I think this hand does enough as long as we hit our 3rd land. But even if we don't hit our 3rd land, alright, they're on a Mold 6. I love seeing that. Deckmaster. Swamp. They topped. Not good for us. Can anyone in chat tell me if Deckmaster is working? I have it on now. Be super helpful to me. Just refresh your page and let me know if it is working. We're going to deadweight the ever-loving crap out of that. Hold up our cast down here. Slam Nikki B next turn. VTCLA, you're not going to play standard format. Sweet. Ideally, we can hit our 5th land and slam this Doom Whisperer on 5. I mean, everything's kind of coming up aces. Oh, it's working! Sell the Sun, thank you so much. They pitched a mountain. Okay. They had another mountain. What a daring attack. No blocks. I believe my clock is just a teeny bit faster than yours. If I hit land, I can double spell, which sounds great. Akarasi, thank you so much for the follow. Alright. Let's attack. Let's Thief of Sanity. Let's go for the highest value play here. If it gets shocked or lightning striked, I mean, that's one less card in their hand, and I think they would have been a bit more aggressive about shocking or lightning. Okay. You would have thought they'd have already done that. Oh, it's the first instant? Okay, sure. Because growing the Lava Runner is very important. Alright. Well, I would love to hit land 5 and have it not be a shock land. That sounds really nice to me. You know, ask and you shall receive, honestly. Boop. Boop. So, they tell me this guy can block. This, standard pushed 5-mana 6/6 flying trample with upside. That's why we're up to 4 in the deck. Card is crazy. Actually working on the deck and paper right now. Yep. Oh, opponent, are you saying you don't want to attack me? You know, honestly, pretty rude. Play our Lazav. Whisper is hot. You are not wrong. That is why it has a $24 price tag. Alright. Lands to the graveyard? I think that's the... Oh, good God, yes. Give me more Doom Whisperer. Opponent's at 2, so, I mean, I won't lie. Things don't look great for them. Alright. It is 1-1 here in our 5-0 match. Up against Mono Red with our Grixis Midrange deck. I love everything that we did here, and I wouldn't do it differently. So we're just going to ship it right back. To any new viewers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jamming some Standard here on Arena. Right after this constructed queue ends, I'll do a little deck tech here again before signing off. But this deck's sweet, and I'm super happy to stream it here on Arena, because Arena is nice and accessible, and I want to play the deck in paper at the PPTQ next weekend in Radford. So that's exciting. Sell the Sun. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you're missing FNM at Darkside. How come? $24 and even more hands. You are so right. Just all of the hands. Architect, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Gonna get affiliate at some point. That'd be sweet. Totally doing this for fun, but doing it for you guys and getting you guys to interact definitely makes it worth it. Alright. Ah, Summer to be at 8. I gotcha. Nicol will probably be there. Oh boy. We just have to take these kind of risks, right? We have a castable card, and if we hit land 2, we're just in like amazing shape for the rest of the game. Akarasi, you are right. There is always Arena to play. Oh god, this hand. I will be playing more Grixis. I think it's a keep. I'm just so not psyched about this, but I do think it's a keep. Oh, just paid off in spades. Just the best possible second land. Is this a Steamkin? No play? What is happening? What kind of hand did opponent keep?
Right, 2 mountains and no creatures? Wrong.
Wrong.
Incorrect.
I mean, it's gotta be like 4, oh, well. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I like that card. But it's also not a land. Standard has become barren. Well, that's on you as a player at your LGS to go make Standard less barren. I think we're binning this. I think that's just asking to get killed. And with our handful of removal, we need our land drops in order to guarantee to kill things. Got like a no play. This has just got to be like the jumpstart card, right? This has got to be just no jumpstart card. Okay. What the hell is happening? And we're just hitting our lands like champs here.
You know what it is? They're red-white and they don't have a white.
They're not red-white. They've been mono-red this entire match. We're in game 3. 8 people 3 weeks in a row. Didn't fire last week.
They're wrong.
I'll check out the Facebook page after the stream and see if there's anything I can do. Yeah, they must be land flooded. I am just so happy to just literally sit here and hit my land drops. I've got 6 points of life gain in my hand.
So I'm looking for Journey Mages too, or just Lava Runners?
What a Journey Mage?
If he enters the battlefield, if you control another wizard, it deals 2 damage to opponent.
I mean, it's a substitute for Viashino Pyromancer if you can't find those. Doom Whisperer's real good, though, and if they want to sink 2... Oh my god, are they sinking 2 Wizard's Lightnings into this Doom Whisperer? Good god. They're just on such stone cold nothing, I can go, like, find a threat. I don't want to pay too many times, though. Like I think I'd pay once more. Because they could just kill us. Yeah, get all those out of there. Yeah. I don't want to pay more than 4 life. Magic is fun, they said. Hey, I mean, we just 2-for-1'd our opponent. 7th land. Risk factor. Deal 4 to me.
They kept a 7-land hand. Okay.
I mean, if they cast it again, I'll probably give them cards. Pitching a shock. Yeah, this is where we give them cards, because they're short on mana, so they can't make anything happen this turn. That's a Golden Demise. We're going to pass the turn. We gave them cards the second time, because going to 8 against the burn deck is, like, very, very scary. They hit their 8th land drop. Runaway Steamkin resolves. Sell the Sun, I'd be really salty. I won't lie to you. Chain Whirler. Alright, I would like to respond to the trigger. And we're going to Chupacabra this Chain Whirler, because we need a clock, and they are not getting very dead. We're going to 13 here. They have 2 cards remaining in hand. The less risk factors they hit, the better for us. They have 8 lands. If they play another creature here, I'm just, like, so happy. I would love to hit a land. Untap, non-shock land. Or another Chupacabra. That'll do. That'll do. Opponent on 2 cards, 3 mana up. Surprise Banefire. Yeah, that'd be pretty rough. Alright, so they have to have an answer for this Chupacabra because they lightning struck my face. Bold move, Cotton. 9th land. Don't Banefire me. For the love of God. If I get to untap, we're in good shape because I can gain some.
Well.
Kicked. Fight with fire. For exact lethal.
Wow.
Chat, what is my life? Yeah, they got me. Jeez. Well, rip our undefeated record. We're 4-1 here in this constructed league. Mind games indeed, Sell the Sun, and they did need every land. We could have gained more life, I guess. We could have Vraska's Contempted their Chupacabra instead of... Or their Chain Whirler instead of Chupacabraing it. But one way or another, this is going to be the last match of our league. This hand is fantastic, and we're going to keep the crap out of it. I don't know if it was lucky. It might have been their end game the entire time.
Right.
We would have... Oh, no, not mono green. Oh, no. Ah, we have cast down and everything's fine.
Mono
It's
green
fine.
zombie?
Mono green's a pretty terrifying deck, actually. Because they're going to play like a 5-4 for 3 mana here, and my life is just going to be so sad.
I've seen the deck build, it's pretty cool.
And then if we ever cast a Nicol Bolas against them, that's not a 5-4. If we Gruesome Menagerie. Is 4-1 the jank bracket? Gruesome Menagerie. We should have cast Lazav. I'm sorry, Chad. I was on Gruesome Menagerie. Is this a real deck? Is that right? I'm going to take the 3 damage, because if they Steel Leaf Champion me, I'm going to cast it down. Is this a Nullhide Ferox? A Jade Light Ranger. Well, based on how big the Jade Light Ranger is what's getting cast down at end of turn. 2 lands. Ding. Alright. So Thief of Sanity or Lazav. I'm like all about this Thief. If it's not a real deck, it was a real deck a week ago. Man, I need to keep up with the times. Gruesome Menagerie. You know, standard staple, honestly. 3 black. When our opponent has 1 Overgrown Tomb and no other black mana in sight. Shocked. Is this where we get Assassin's Trophy? I'd be Mind Reaper. Okay, opponent. No blocks. I want to be the black-green deck now. Hiya. Hey, these are good cards. Which one is the best, though? Probably this Assassin's Trophy, right? And then Shock, Bolas. You could be playing Doom Whisperer, but you chose to put Menagerie in your deck. Honestly, I really thought about taking this Wild Growth Walker because it has the most upside with the rest of the synergy we can gain from their deck with Thief of Sanity, but I don't want to count on Thief of Sanity surviving. I would rather assume it's about to die. Nicol hasn't been to FNM in a month. Him and I are going to have words. Well, this looks like a Golden Demise's stay in green-black matchup, which is arguably better for us. I'm curious, where are we ranked right now in the Magic streams on Twitch as far as viewer count? With 74 right now. Browse. We are... Hey, we're in the 3rd row. That's awesome. A Plague Crafter. Well... Goodbye, Thief of Sanity. That's a combo right there. They get to draw a card with Mind Reaper. I mean, I get to block them now, which is great. Second Land Elves deal. I'm all about playing this Lazav, honestly. Because end of turn, I can make it a Thief of Sanity. Right on curve. I mean, yeah, opponent, you can sacrifice your creatures and make them into cards. I'm, like, pretty okay with it at this point in time. Vraska's Contempt. I think I'm gonna hold back here. Okay, there's actually 2 lines. 3 lines. We could slam Doom Whisperer, we could play Lazav and hold up Assassin's Trophy, or we can hang back and hold up Vraska's Contempt. They might make a bad attack if we just hold up Vraska's Contempt, but I kind of like playing the Lazav plus Trophy. That makes the most sense to me. Surveil. Land is just what the doctor ordered. We'll just pass. Because now we can Assassin's Trophy their Midnight Reaper. I have a bad feeling that their hand's full of Vraska's Contempts, because they're missing double black. But what I would love to happen is for them to make a crappy attack here, like chipping in with Plague Crafter. Yeah, turning Lazav into a Thief is the alternative if they just don't attack. Also, Arena's like sort of bugged with Thief of Sanity, because cards you have that are exiled with Thief of Sanity, like, don't... The game auto-passes even if you have a card that Thief of Sanity can cast, if it's the only card that is in your hand castable that way. Their deck doesn't play Contempt. Okay, thank you. So, they're not really missing anything on double black then? They do have Vraska mana. Every deck plays Contempt. Find on Jade Light Wild Growth Walker resolves. Cast a Wild Growth Walker. Alright, this is where they make a bad attack. Seeker Squire. Brontodon. That's a little thicker than the rest of their cards. Resolves. I want them to make a reckless attack here. Setting up a turn 2 lethal is pretty good. Alright, end combat. Alright, so we're gonna put this at 3. My turn. Hoo boy. Alright, right, Menagerie. You're correct. I want a creature of theirs. At this point, we'll take a Wild Growth Walker. We'll cast our Wild Growth Walker. Tapped or untapped? I like playing this untapped. I want to hold up Contempt. Also, their Wild Growth Walker is just going to be, like, incredibly thick. Yeah. Okay, land... Oh! They do have Doom Whisperer. So, they're not only playing the really bad double black card. Oh my god, I didn't even register that we had the other half of that card. Come in. We're streaming, but what's up?
Dinner's ready whenever you...
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh my god, I did not even realize about finality, though. You are completely right, and I'm a bad Magic player. Baker, he was saying we could have gotten their finality off the last hit. Oh boy.
Okay.
Alrighty. This is a whole lot of damage. Come on. Alright. I mean, our out to win here is hitting them with this Lazav, which is a thief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Oh boy, we're just like very dead. What is the line to... What? I clicked on Wild Growth Walker. Seriously, Arena? We're dead. On to the next. I mean, we were like possibly alive, and then we weren't, because the lag on the arena menus is fun. So this Ritual of Soot is absolutely coming into our deck. I like Chupacabra here too. I think this Thief is very good. Yeah, quality indeed. These Spell Pierces are bad. Deadway's good, Cast Down's good, Moment's good. What isn't good? And is there anything else we want out of the sideboard? Baker, as designer, any other advice other than getting Ritual into the deck? Syncopate's like strong medium, right? Gonna cut that. I don't even know what else we want, though. Like, Contempt is, like, medium at best. Renewal's medium. I don't think this is a renewal matchup. Oy, oy, oy. Got another minute here to figure stuff out. I think if we want to win, these Chupacabras need to be all-stars. I don't think Disdainful's worth it, Hub. Out of them, we saw a bunch of, like, 3-mana impactful cards, like Midnight Reaper, Jadelight Ranger. I don't really think Disdainful is where we want to be. I think we would just die with it in hand. Alright, I think we're going to send this. Once again, thank you all for joining me here, MTG Arena, playing some Grixis Midrange. It has just been a field of black-green and mono-red out there, which, honestly, is Disdainful green in this matchup? Oh, do they have 4-mana Vraska? That could be a reason to have it. Also could be a reason to have the 4th Contempt. Akarasi, one reason Soot is good is because if our opponent has like multiple Midnight Reapers and we Soot, they can just die. Game 2 of the finals here. We're 4-1. We got fought with fired to death. This hand is great. The relative game plan is deadweight their Llanowar Elf into Thief of Sanity into Bolas. And we have an answer for their 4-mana Vraska that I'm just like actually positive is in their deck. OMG Savage AF. There's going to be a deck list in the description of the YouTube video. Also, VTCLA said he was setting up a command, so you guys should update me if that's a thing yet. But welcome, welcome. Playing some Grixis Midrange here against green-black aristocrats, I guess? Fine Broker. No, you're right, you're right. I thought this was like the less top-heavy version of the deck, though, where there would be like less Fine Brokers and Eldest Reborns and 6-mana Vraskas. I haven't run into this a whole lot since like a week ago, and it looked different back then. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, ideally we just get to run away with the game of Thief of Sanity, but that is always the ideally version of what's going on. Go Thief! Do God's work. And don't... Or eat an Assassin's Trophy and clear the way for Nikki B. And ramp us into, like... we have 2 videos right now on the YouTube channel, but they don't have this deck list. They have version 2. This is version 3. But I will get this downloading as soon as the stream wraps up here in probably the next, like, 20-30 minutes. And then as soon as it downloads, I'll get it up on YouTube and make the description live. So definitely by, like, 9 or 10. Our internet's good, but it still takes forever for Twitch to process video. Yeah, it is 4. Alright, so... I mean, they could also time out. I'm, like, kind of fine with that. I like free gold and cards. I mean, they're not going to time out. Okay, Branch Walker. That means we're going to get to hit them with Thief, which is, like, roughly my favorite thing to do. Are they going to miss their land drop? That's a 2-4. That's a little scary. They're not missing their land drop. Yep, you are going to hit me with that 2-4. Thought Erasure. There's a thought to that. Let's boop him with this Thief here. Let's figure out what's up. The store is currently offline. Thank you. Alright, we're going to take the Finality this time. We learned our lesson, and Finality is going to be incredible. So, the options are Slam Nikki B or Thought Erasure Deadweight. I'm actually going to Thought Erasure Deadweight here, I think. I just want to, like, get an idea of what's going on, have some more information in the matchup. Alright, well, we are going to take Gruesome Menagerie. This card is probably really messed up. What else is still in their hand? Alright, we can still rip their hand apart. I like keeping this on top. Deadweight this. I know it was thinking about my decisions, but I don't want the elf here. It doesn't seem very good. Sell out indeed. I mean, they could Rampant Growth this here. Or they could play Seeker's Squire. They still could Rampant Growth this. It is not outside the realm of possibility. They got a land. This thing is getting large. However, if they Assassin's Trophy, eventually we could find back our Thief and our Bolas, which would be sweet. Alright, so we are getting Rampant Growth. I don't think we still want that Thought Erasure. So I'm fine with us getting a land here. Now the question is, what are we doing this coming turn? And it's totally based on our draw, but there's like a non-zero. Okay, so that's land 7. So I'm all about this Bolas. Bolas is super sweet and helps us draw to our Ritual of Soot and stuff. They pitched a land, so their hand is Jadelight, land, unknown card. So they're casting the Jadelight here. This thing is going to get enormous. Oh, it's a Gruesome Menagerie. That's not good. That is not good indeed. However, we can flip our Bolas. Let's see. What's the line? This thing's huge, is what's going on here. Yep. Okay. So Bolas goes down to 4 on the flip if we neg on the Wild Growth Walker. The other option is we just hang back with Bolas. We Vraska's Contempt the Wild Growth Walker, and they Gruesome Menagerie whatever they want to Gruesome Menagerie, and we play this Find Finality. I like that line. So we're just going to chill back here. So what are they bringing back? Elf, Jadelight, Branchwalker? They're certainly just casting it main phase, right? Yeah, so they do it right now. We let them make all of their decisions, and then we kill the Wild Growth Walker. Triggers. That's an Assassin's Trophy. That's a little bit annoying. Resolves. Resolves. This finality is going to be absolutely disgusting. What? So we're going to hit them first with the Bolas before we finality, because it'll be more damage. I mean, we can get them when they rebuild with that. Boop. Finality. Take action. That one. Whoa, stop lagging. Okay. That was pretty good. This Bolas is awfully thick. And now it is awfully dead. We get a land out of the deal, though, so, I mean, can't be all bad, right? Ooh, just what I wanted for Christmas. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are 2 lands away from cast flip Bolas. I will allow Llanowar Elf. Yeah, that's pretty good. I hear this kills people quickly. They were hoping you'd block the walker with Nikki. Lol. I don't even want to surveil. That is a great draw. Alright. Time to start getting them dead. Got them on the 5-turn clock. We have a couple answers for their stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Llanowar Elf. Get in there. Chat, I'm going to tell you right now, we are not... Oh, what a draw. Well, that was exactly the droid we were looking for. I don't want that land. This is a brick wall for this Llanowar Elf, and it could be anything, even a Thief or a Nikki B. And if we're being honest with ourselves, it's definitely a Thief. Second main. Just a land. Come on, Arena. No lag. Pay 3. That one. Hooray! This is where they lose the game. Just boop them on the nose. Take their Chupacabra. Cast the one from our hand. Kill Wild Growth Walker. Okay, we can't present lethal next turn, unfortunately. I was thinking if we had played the other Chupacabra and then we made Lazav into a Bolas, that would still only be 14, and they're 15. So instead we're going to chill back on our mana here. We're going to Vraska's Contempt if they have a threat. But I think we are favorites at this point. Knock on wood. Alright. Bold move, Cotton. Moment of Craving. Love it. Get him. Okay. We have put the opponent away. Take their last card. It was a land. I mean, we're not even dead to a finality. Okay. Going to Game 3 of the finals here. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're playing some Grixis Midrange here on MTG Arena. We are 4-1 right now in our competitive constructed league. Going to Game 3 of the finals. So, you said Disdainful was good. I believe you. Let's get those in there. No respect for Llanowar Elves. Baker, what do we think of Contempt, and what do we want to cut here? Got a minute and a half. Plus or minus lag on your end. Lazav was fantastic. Usually he's like a pretty easy cut, but not this time. The Ritual seemed great. Golden Demise seemed great. We already cut the Syncopate. The Deadweights are good. Cast-ons are good. The Moment of Cravings are good. Elf lives matter. Not wrong, though. God, I just don't know what to cut. They're a pile of, like, removal and little dudes. These Contempts are, like, still quite good, though. Maybe we go back down to 3 Thieves. Could see that. You kind of enjoy watching me make random decisions. I swear to you, there's some thought in these. Alright, I have a game plan. Random decisions. This deck is your baby. Don't you want to see it played well? Randomness of the land drops. Wow, this is some savage commentary. This hand is incredible. Opponent has already mulled to 6. I love everything that's happening here. Lazav is a little bit medium. They scried at the top. But he's a brick wall in the beginning of the game, and that's very important. They have Elf on 1. And we have our Lazav. Genetics, Doom Whisperer is incredible. Plague Crafter to make us discard a card. Okay. That's... Oops. So he sacked his elf. I'll sack my Doom Whisperer. Bring Peter on. What did I do to you? Good God. This is gonna be a sweet 2-for-1. Just watch. And also, we strategically put this Doom Whisperer in the yard so Lazav could take on his form later. Easy. Crawl Harpooner. Uh-huh. It's a 5/2. It's a pretty good opponent. 2-mana 5/2. Land Golden Demise. Alright. Your move. Wild Growth Walker. Deal. I want to see a land. If I see a land, they're just like pretty dead. Oh. What else is in my yard? Pass turn. This is like a Jade Light Ranger. That's like a tilt. What? Block. Moment of Craving. Your bluff attack wasn't great, opponent. This did not work out for you. Get him. Resolves. Land Walker, probably Walker in the Grave. Walker in the Grave. We're going to Vraska's Contempt this thing here. If they get Menagerie, I don't want them to have a 3-drop to get back. Doom is incredible, but you're on the draw against a deck that can swarm. You're right. Bam. Slam. Thank you, ma'am. And then this bad boy is going to filter our draws for the rest of the game, which hopefully won't be long. Your elf is, it's good. Yeah, I'll take another one. Hiya. Okay, end turn. Yeah, they're pretty useless, Shadowborn Tribal. Good game. This is where we lose. Alright. Let's do a quick review here. 5 Dar League. Baker, I think this deck might have legs when you don't get kicked fight with fired out of mono red. I'm not salty at all. Alright. Claim some prizes. Aw, no mythics? What is this card? Okay. Hey, I needed a 4th one of these. We're building tokens, chat. And, sure, whatever. Alright. So, here is the deal. Here's the deck list for anyone who was asking. I'm actually going to hide the chat box for a second so that you can see a little bit better. Hide. Okay. So here's the deck list. We have main deck disruption in the forms of Spell Pierce and Syncopate. We have really, really good sticky threats. We've got Lazav, which can mimic any of our other sticky threats in Nikki B, Chupacabra, Doom Whisperer, Thief of Sanity, because sometimes playing your opponent's deck is just what you want to do. We have a whole boatload of removal with 2 Deadweights, 3 cast downs, 2 Moment of Cravings. We have some hand disruption and Thought Erasure. We've got 3 Vraska's Contempts and 2 Chups, as well as more removal. The mana base is actually surprisingly good, even with only 10 red sources. But this is honestly feeling really clean. I think I want to play this in paper. I've been building it. It's coming along. Over in the sideboard, we're going to switch to this view. We have a Duress for our control matchups. We have a pair of Fountain of Renewals, which have actually been pretty good for our aggro matchups, specifically mono-red. The Strokes and the Negates are for mid-range and or control matchups, specifically the Disdainful Strokes for both Negate for control. Again, for mid-range and control, we have this Thief and the Arguel's Bloodfast. We just get to, like, crush them into the ground a bit. Thief is a busted Magic card. JHM, I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry, vocally. But we are going to put a deck list and arena code in the description of the YouTube video. And also, I'll throw it up on my Twitter right after this. Ritual of Soot's a hedge against aggro, as well as Ravenous Chupacabra, as well as midrange. The Vraska's Contempt is great against almost every matchup, except like the really, really fast aggro decks. Eldest Reborn and Ravager for the midrange and control. This deck feels really concise. VTCLA has been designing it. This is the 3rd iteration. The first iteration had some more Thoughtbound Phantasm and more of a Surveil package where you could just like lethal your opponent out of nowhere with Doom Whisperer and some Phantasms. And the 2nd iteration cut that completely. We're down to more of a hybrid with the Lazavs being back. But this has just felt really clean and really solid. Luciferace. How has Thief of Sanity been in a meta full of removal? Did you try the more control-y list first? I have not tried the more control-y list. I think I know the one you're talking about with Sinister Sabotages and Chemist's Insights. I ran into it once on the ladder, and like it seemed pretty good. But we ended up grinding it out with our pile of sideboard stuff. Just with like all these counter spells and all of that nonsense. We're something ridiculous like 22 and 10 in matches, I think, before this league even, so 27 and 11. It's been doing really well. It's been putting up the results. If you have any other questions... Oh, Jessup's 2nd place list. No, it's more nonsense. Where's that list from? Is that from Star City? Let's check. If it was anything, I bet it was the classic. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Grixis Control. Alright. 3 Dream Eaters, 4 Bolas, main deck, Fungal Infection, Essence Scatter, 3 main deck Ritual of Soot. This is very interesting. Yeah. I think we're more threat dense than this version. I think Dream Eater is definitely worth trying, honestly. We used to have 1 in the main deck, and honestly, it was insane against the enchantment-based removal, Seal Away, and Conclave Tribunal. Yeah, Shadowborn's right. This Thief card has just been actually nutty, and I just took it out of the deck because I'm real smart. But this Thief card is crazy good. Clockwork, thank you for the follow. Oh, the alerts did work. Awesome. MTG Arena actually created a bunch of themed alerts and stuff, which I've been taking advantage of. The Chupacabras are probably wrong. We will talk about that later, BTCLA. But thank you all for joining me. We're wrapping up here like exactly at the 3-hour point. Hit me with a follow if you haven't already. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. All of my social media info is at the bottom here below. Thank you so much, guys, and hopefully you can hang out again. Peace.